The Dutch master has produced something special in the wet, in the dry. Max Verstappen wins the Monaco Grand Prix.
Team Penske at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and Joker Newgarden finally wins the Indianapolis 500.
But off turn number 4, the Coca-Cola 600 belongs to Ryan Blaney.
Welcome back, everybody, to another fantastic race here tonight. We are at Martinsville with the PSCRL gang. We are at a playoff cutoff race here tonight. So a little bit of drama to be going on here and 2 drivers to be kicked out of the playoffs tonight. First and foremost, though, I've got Jay in the booth. Jay, how you doing?
Oh, man. I'm ready. This is our first broadcast since I think last Saturday, Tom. We have had a little bit of a hiatus here on the Dega Boys broadcasting channel, but we're back here tonight. Playoff race for the PSCR Truck Series. 2 drivers' hopes for the championship are going to be dashed here tonight. 6 are going to remain alive with their pursuit for the championship. After tonight, we'll have 3 more races to decide this season's champion. And here we are tonight at Martinsville for a 200-lap banger here around this little paperclip.
Absolutely. Lots to look forward to here, as it is going to be an action-filled night. Now what we'll do, we'll go into a little bit of race info here as we get into the nitty-gritty of this race. All right, this is the Martinsville 250, race 18 of 21. Got a half-mile track here tonight. Track temp right now of 98 degrees Fahrenheit and an altitude of 731 feet. 85-degree ambient, 20% humidity. We got some clear skies out here at Martinsville, Virginia. 6-mile-an-hour winds. This is the PSCRL Truck Series Season 3. We got 12 degrees of banking in the corners, a pace car speed of 40 miles per hour tonight, a pit speed limit of 35 miles per hour, a stage caution on lap 50, and everybody out here gets the opportunity to pull out their backup car if they get caught up in any sort of trouble early in the race. So, now, with that being said, Jay, we've got a couple of cars on track at the moment. Right now we're looking at William Connolly, who is currently P5 in that number 25 Toyota Tundra. But right now, Matthew Wood topping the leaderboards as he's having to go down pit road a little bit there. Jordan Hand is P2. Got Grant Applegate P3. Landon Burbage P4. That is rounding out your top 5 right now. Jay, we got 10 seconds left in practice. And man, I don't know. Look, there's a lot to be going on here tonight. Actually, in fact, Jay, why don't we talk a little bit about the points? Who's on the outside looking in, and who's in threat of losing their position in the playoffs?
Yes, I mean, the points are absolutely tight from Jordan Hand in 3rd all the way down to 8th place, William Connolly. Right now, Jordan Kreider, William Connolly are the 2 drivers on the outside looking in, but they're only 5 and 6 points away from that coveted playoff spot. It's a lot that can happen here tonight. Good run, and maybe they can find themselves right upside that cut line there and into the next round. Maybe some drivers like Gaston, Hand, Underwood, Joshua Kreider, they're sitting there in the good spot now. Can they maintain their positions as the man on track first? Is your points leader locked into the next round already with his win last week at Michigan? That is the Iron Man, Matthew Wood, as he dives down here into turn 1.
Matthew Wood taking to the track now, starting his first lap as he comes off of turn 2. He's going to come and streak down the back straightaway and down into turn 3. Going to try to wrap the inside of the track as much as he can. But as he comes off of turn 4 and down the front straightaway once more, he crosses the start-finish line with a 19.010. That is an absolute flyer that he put down. As you can see, others now putting some lap times up. William Connolly goes P2, Danny White P3. As Wood now coming off of turn 4 to complete his qualifying run.
Yeah, what a flyer of a lap there by the Iron Man himself. He's going to back her down here. He's already set that fast lap. William Connolly there, P2, as now we're going to go on board here with Dallas Seaway up here in the 83 Air Jordan Machine. Going to wrap the bottom of the track. Oh, gets a little apron there sideways. We're going to go back on board here with the Gravedigger, the number 57 of Applegate.
Applegate going down into turn 3 now, wrapping the bottom here. He's going to finish his second lap as he comes down the front straightaway, currently P4 with a 19.16. Can he improve? He does not. A 19.238 for him. Chris Stange crosses start-finish line with a little bit of troubles there. He's currently P11. Jordan Kreider now coming off of turn 4, down the front straightaway to complete his first lap.
Yeah, one of your playoff contenders here, P7 in the points. Got to make up some ground here tonight. Currently holding on to that P12 position. Grabs a little bit of wall there off of turn 2. Not what you need. He's going to continue this lap down here into turn 3 and see what he could do. See if he can improve on the P12. Nope, he's going to lock her down. He's going to abort on that lap.
Here's Josh Kreider now coming down the front straightaway to start his qualifying run as he dives on down into turn 1. He's going to miss the apex there just a little bit. Might be a little bit of strategy play in there as he comes off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway into turn 3. He's going to try to wrap the bottom once again here. He gets a little bit closer to the curbs as he comes off of turn 4 and down the front straightaway. He's going to complete his first lap. Let's see what Josh Kreider can do here. P11 with a 19.382.
Yeah, Joshua Kreider off of turn 2. Grabs a lot of wall there. He's probably going to abort that lap. Yep, he does. He's going to head to pit lane. Joshua Kreider currently holding on to that P11 position here in qualifying. Looks like we only have a couple more drivers remaining here to put a time up on the board. I believe we have, is it 18 right now on the entry list here, Tom?
Yes, we've got 3 cars, or 3 trucks not taking a lap so far. Josh Fleetwood, Farrell Robbins, Tyler Bellinger. Those guys, we'll be waiting for those guys to roll off the pit road. We'll let you guys see what they got going on there. First, though, we've got a couple of messages in the chat. Dallas Seward, excited to run here tonight. Caden Gargiulo cannot make it tonight, hoping for a Stange W. And Dylan Carrier also couldn't make it tonight. Good luck to my team, Carrier Motorsports. Sorry that I am at the dirt track. Dallas Seward saying that he came unprepared. It's not that he sucks. It's just he came unprepared. More professional, I guess you could say, in that regard there. But still waiting on 3 trucks to come out and get their laps in. Jay, let's talk a little bit about the race here. So let's talk a little bit about how qualifying position means a lot here at Martinsville. Staying up front not getting into any trouble, keeping a clean truck, and getting yourself track position as well, because that's pretty important here at Martinsville as well.
Yes, especially these guys on the cut line here for the playoffs. We got William Connolly up there in P3. That's good to note. He's that guy in 8th position in the points right now. It's 6 points, I believe, off of that cut line. So, yes, getting the track position early, holding on to your position up at the front, getting those valuable stage points to cut that gap down to that cut line. That's going to be crucial. I believe tonight's going to be a race of survival. A lot like we saw at Bristol. You got to put yourself in position at the end of this race. Stay out of any trouble. You be ginger on your quick repair if you need it. Maybe play the strategy that keeps you in the track position, because that is going to be crucial here tonight. And then maybe we get into a long run here tonight. We'll see a little bit of lap traffic come into play. That would be some of the great opportunities to see who can navigate through traffic better up at the front of the field compared to others. That could be where you win and lose the race. Maybe some green flag stops here tonight as well. We'll see how that goes in the final stage.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations to Matthew Wood on the pole here tonight. We're going to send you all down to the Grand Marshal, and we'll be right back with you guys.
Thanks, guys, up there in the booth. Doing a good job. Glad to be your Grand Marshal again tonight for tonight's race. I'd like to thank all our sponsors once again for helping us out all season. And it's getting tight here point-wise. I'm telling you, it's going to be some hard racing. They pick somebody to win every week, and I'm going to pick somebody to win. I'm going off the limb. I'm going to pick Jordan Kreider to win this race tonight. And Jordan, get through that crowd and see what you can do tonight and show them what you're made of. Gentlemen, start your engines and let's go racing!
All right, thank you, Grand Marshal, for that. Let's pull up your grid here tonight for the race here at Martinsville. Starting on pole, Matthew Wood in the number 16 with Jordan Hand in the number 3 starting P2.
Starting P3 in that number 25 machine, that's William Connolly with Grant Applegate in the number 57 starting P4.
Starting P5 tonight, that's Aiden Lucas in the number 47 with Brian Underwood on the outside of him in P6 in the number 77.
Starting P7 in the 2 truck, that's Landon Burbage with Danny White in the number 79 starting P8.
Noah Blackwell in the 88 starting P9 tonight with Jonathan Gaston in the 72 starting P10.
Starting P11, that is Josh Kreider in the number 5 truck with Chris Stange, the gambling man, in the number 29. Rounding out your top 12 starters here tonight in the Martinsville 250.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We got cars on track ready to take the green flag. We're going to take 2 pace laps here. But before we take that green flag, we're going to give it to Jay here. Jay, any last words before we take the green flag?
Yes, one more opportunity here in the round of 8 to lock yourself into the round of 6. This is an important race, a cutoff race in the playoffs. We're going to see 2 drivers lose their hopes for a championship here tonight. 6 drivers are going to come out on the good end to race for a championship when we head to the next round. This is going to be a fantastic race here at Martinsville. The best iRacers in the business here in the PSCR Truck Series gang. They're going to put on a wonderful show. Get your snacks. Get ready. You're only going to need the edge of your seat here tonight with a wheel-to-wheel, door-to-door, thrilling action from start to finish.
Absolutely, as we now see the trucks coming off at turn 2, antsy to get the green flag. Remember, the yellow banners, the yellow spoilers, those are the drivers in the playoffs. Keep that in the back of your mind as we go through this race. As we see them dive down into turn 3 now, the pace truck off the racing surface and control to Matthew Wood as they come off at turn 4 and into the restart zone. The green flag is out in the air and Matthew Wood starts the Martinsville 250 down into turn 1. Jordan Hand way to the outside there. William Connolly taking advantage of that as Jordan Hand loses some more positions, almost more. Aiden Lucas to the inside of the 3 into turn 3.
Yeah, Jordan Hand made a very bold move down into turn 1. He lost a bunch of ground here, still stuck on the outside. Underwood's trying to make a move now. Down here into turn 1, Underwood's going to clear the 3 of Jordan Hand. Jordan Hand all the way back down to P5 from that P2 starting position. And he's going to have to do a recovery mode now as it looks like Matthew Wood in the 16 is going to continue to lead here off of 4.
There it is, out front, the 16. Once again, a familiar sight for the 16 here as he dives on down into turn 1. Off of turn 2 now, he is created almost a 0.4 of a second gap between himself and Connolly as Aiden Lucas holds strong under that P3 position. Brian Underwood lurking just behind him as they come off of turn 4. Jordan Hand now, that is rounding out your top 5. Everybody seems to be single file here at the moment.
Yeah, everybody getting into their race pace now. This is what you like to see as we see Gaston around here off of turn 2, and the first yellow of the night is out. Looks like he might have got some help. He did save it though, but we do have a yellow.
All right, let's go back and see what happened to Jonathan Gaston here coming off of turn 2. Okay. I don't know. Here we go. We'll rewind it just a little bit here. See what happened to the 72. Grabbed a little bit of the curb on the inside there. Got loose off the exit. Noah Blackwell getting into the rear end of Landon Burbage there. Pretty heavy as the 72 went around there. He's got a little bit of damage on the left rear. Right now, we'll go live. We got a couple of trucks coming down pit road. That's Landon Burbage, Noah Blackwell, Jonathan Gaston, and Dallas Seward.
Yeah, changing up the strategy here. It looks like early troubles here from one of your playoff contenders. That is Jonathan Gaston. We're going to see what these guys can do here on pit road, though. We see Blackwell into his box now. Let's see if he gets a clean stop. Gaston roll into his box. Maybe get some damage repair on a couple of these race trucks. We saw a little bit of contact there between Blackwell and Burbage, as well as Burbage into the 72 of Gaston. Looks like Dallas Seward's going to head off a pit lane now. Lap 6 here at Martinsville. We got a little bit of action early here as we do see maybe a little bit of damage repair on the 2 of Burbage.
Absolutely. Noah Blackwell now coming off of the pit box here, the 72 and the 2 as well. They're coming around turns 1 and 2 at the moment as the pace car, or pace truck rather, is coming through turn 1 and 2 as well. Matthew Wood still out front leading this race as William Connolly is in that P2 position. Aiden Lucas, Brian Underwood, Jordan Hand, that is your top 5 at the moment here. Grant Applegate, P6, Josh Kreider, Chris Stange, Jordan Kreider, and Danny White rounding out your top 10 here at Martinsville. 7 laps about to be completed here. Got our first caution of the night. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a stage caution on lap 50 here. So these guys got a little bit to look out for here. As lights go out on the pace truck, we're going green flag racing this time by.
Yes, we're going back to green flag racing here. Connolly's going to be on the outside of Matthew Wood now. Let's see what that outside line can do. We saw that bold move Jordan Hand made. Did not work out for him in the best of favors here. We'll see what Connolly can do here on the outside line on this restart.
All right, there you have it. Truck into pit road control to Matthew Wood as they come down into turn 3 off of turn 4. Now they're going to be inching closer to the restart zone as they get geared up to take the green flag, which is flying now. Matthew Wood getting a great jump on the rest of the field. Aiden Lucas to the inside of the 25 of Connolly as they come off of turn 2. Connolly's still there on the outside, but the 47's going to leg him here coming down into turn 3.
Yeah, down here into turn 3, it looks like Matthew Wood is going to stay ahead of the 47 as now we got some side-by-side action. Jordan Hand going to make the move on Brian Underwood up to P4 now with that inside move. Here comes Applegate. Looking to the inside here. He's not going to be able to make it happen here. Down the back straightaway, we're all single file. Maybe trying to find a little bit of race pace. Maybe find a little bit of maneuvers to pick some positions up here.
Coming through 3 and 4 now. These guys have gotten single file here as Jordan Hand currently holds the closest battle on track between himself and Brian Underwood as they come through turns 1 and 2 now. Down the back straightaway for them they go. The 77 looked there for just a second coming down into turn 3, but Jordan Hand still holding on to that P4 position off of turn 4 and down the front straightaway.
Yeah, this is some great action up here at the front. You see Applegate try to look to the inside of the 77. The 77 maybe arcing the corner a little bit here, a little bit of a diamond effect here at Martinsville to try and get around this 3 of the Jordan Hand. He's going to draw right up to the bumper, maybe a little bumper business here off of turn 4 as they're all evenly gapped here down the front straightaway. It looks like the 57 Applegate's still working this inside line. Oh, maybe some contact there. The 77 of Underwood looking to the outside of Jordan Hand off of 2.
Coming down the back straightaway, he lost a lot of time there. Applegate's going to look to the inside of Underwood. He's there. We're side by side now for the P5 position off of turn turn 4, and the 57's going to back out here. Here comes a little bit of a dive bomb here by Josh Kreider to the inside of the 57. Not going to be able to make that work either as they come off of turn 2 now and down the back straightaway. Everybody figures it out. We're going single file once again.
Yeah, it looks like the move of the race here is we're going to see... Oh, we got a wreck here. Dallas Seaward around on the back straightaway into the inside wall. A little bit of redneck horsepower built into the rear end of that race truck as he's going to continue on here.
Whoa. He's having a little bit more issues than just that there. Getting sideways low speed, going down into turn 3. Let's see what happened to Dallas here as he's coming off of turn 2. He's got a little loose there.
Looked a lot like Gaston's incident there as well.
Barely made
Getting
a little bit of
too much throttle application on the corner exit. Really hard to hang on to it off of turn 2
see
here.
if he made no curb contact for Dallas Seaward coming off the corner. Just a little bit of contact to the right rear there. No big deal there. Got Jonathan Gaston coming down pit road, maybe for a little bit more damage repair, maybe for a little bit more fuel for himself. He's the only one taking advantage of that at the moment. He stopped a little bit short of his box. I don't know what he's doing.
Looks like he might have missed his box there, Tom. Yeah, I think he missed his box here. I think his box was one back.
No, that's Josh Kreider's. His is right there.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know.
He's faking us out.
A little bit of... Oh, no, he's coming back down pit road. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe... No, this could be strategy, though, Tom. If you pit maybe a lap later, you put a little bit more fuel into it. Maybe a lap of security here. I like this strategy, though. Maybe... I mean, you don't have the track position here now. You might as well get him down pit road, put some fuel into that thing, and see what you can do as this race progresses. Crucial points on the line here tonight. One of your playoff contenders here.
Yep. Or he's playing some mind games. Whatever mind game that may be. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, what is it? Chris Angel? Is it playing some mind games here? Wonder if that guy's still around. Oh,
I don't know. That's a good question. He's probably on social media somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard of the airbender. I've never heard of the mind bender. So I'm trying to work that out. I've heard of Carrot Top. I've heard of Carrot Top.
All right, we got lights off on the pace truck. We're going green flag racing this time by. We're watching Matthew Wood once again lead this restart on lap 18, about to be 19. So we watch the pace truck come off the racing surface, give control to Matthew Wood as he comes off of turn 4. We're going to inch closer to the restart zone here as Matthew Wood gets ready to take the green flag, and it is there. This 16 grabs another great restart. Aiden Lucas struggling on the outside there, and it looks like we're 3 wide here going into turn 1. That's not going to work here. The 3 truck's going to have to back out here as the 47 loses valuable positions now as he's down to P4. Jordan Hand still trying to get to the inside of the 47 as he almost wrecks trying to do it down into turn 3. Down the front straightaway now, we got people in the wall.
Yeah, this is all kinds of action here. We saw Jordan Hand hop the berm there. Now we got Danny White to the inside of Stage. This is for position. This is for P7. Stage still working it up on the outside. He's going to clear the 79 Danny White going into corner entry. There's Blackwell, one of the guys that pitted earlier. Here he is moving his way back through the field. He's trying to get to the inside of Danny White as we dive down here to turn 1.
Here he goes down into turn 1. He's to the inside of Danny White. Almost wrecked there as they went down into turn 1. But off of turn 2, the 88's now going to come under attack by the 21 of Tyler Bellinger. Down into turn 3, the 88's going to make up more time. There's Phil Robbins now going side by side with Applegate down the front straightaway.
Yeah, we got all kinds of action here. Is now the Farrell Robbins to the inside. We got Burbage to the outside, maybe trying to make that happen. We haven't seen anybody use this outside line to any effect tonight, but here it is. Landon Burbage with the Mountain Dew machine to the outside of the forward. Bush machine of Farrell Robbins. Looks like Farrell Robbins going to clear him maybe here off of turn 2, or turn 4, excuse me. No, he does not. Is now he's looking to the inside into turn 1.
Coming through turns 1 and 2, Farrell Robbins took that position away from Landon Burbage. Burbage not going to be able to do anything to the 4 truck, but it looks like the 4 is going to allow him to go to the inside through 3 and 4 as we're side by side once again here for Farrell Robbins and Landon Burbage. Down into turn 1, Landon, he's going to look like to take away that position. He does. Off of turn 2, Landon Burbage up to P3. 13 as we had a pass here for P2. Brian Underwood passes William Connolly for the lead. Second place, Jordan Kreider is around here, and caution is out.
There it is. Caution number 3 here on lap 25. Jordan Kreider is around this time. Another one of your playoff contenders having some bad luck early here in this race. Looks like that 69 machine doesn't look all roughed up, so I think he'll be fine. See, I don't see any damage on that, Tom.
Well, let's see what happened to him first. Looks like he just spun it. Just a little bit of rear damage.
That was an interesting spin right there. Did he lock him up?
Maybe just a little bit too much rear brake in it.
Yeah, the wheels are still spinning, so he didn't lock him up. I'm not sure. Maybe, yeah, I think you're right. Maybe just a little too much rear brake. Oh yeah, he got some pretty good damage there on the rear end. You saw the spoiler buckle over the safer barrier there. Turns 3 and 4.
Well, he's coming down pit road at the moment. He's going to grab a little bit of damage repair there and some tires. And a little bit of fuel there for himself as well. As he's still sitting on pit road there. We are on the third caution here tonight. Jordan Kreider going around in turns 3 and 4. Matthew Wood still out front here on the third caution. But let's talk a little bit about that pass by Brian Underwood on William Connolly. He took that with authority, and he got around William Connolly there pretty quickly. That's some valuable points that William Connolly could be missing out on right now, especially since he's on the outside looking in.
Yeah, he's racing the 69 and the 5 in particular here for that final spot. So he has the advantage over those guys at the moment, but yeah, like you said, some very crucial points he's probably given up here, losing that position to Brian Underwood. Brian Underwood maybe looking like he's on the good end here. He's towards the cut line there in P5 in the points. We'll see if he can hold on to this P2 position here in this stage as we're closing down this stage now. I believe we got 23 laps to go to the end of this stage, so points will be rewarded to your top 10, and you want to be one of those playoff drivers inside that top 10 to get those points. As we see Gaston and Kreider, 2 playoff contenders there in the back row here, 17 and 18th right now, respectively.
Yeah, these guys all the way back here at the moment, they got a lot of work to do in front of them. Jordan Kreider currently P17, like Jay said, and then we got Gaston back out here, still getting a lot of damage repair on that 72, as he's going to be currently scored in that 17th position. Jordan Kreider going to flip-flop with him. As we go back up to the front here, lights off on the pace truck. We're going green flag racing this time by.
Yes, we're going to go green flag racing here with 21 laps to go in the stage. We got Wood, who's had just fantastic restarts here tonight. We'll see. Now Underwood's going to have his opportunity here on the outside on this restart. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. See if he can make it happen on this restart.
All right, diving on down into turn 3, the pace truck off the racing surface, control to Matthew Wood as they come off of turn 4, inching closer to the restart zone, waiting for the green flag. And it is there, it is waving, and Matthew Wood having a little bit more competition here now going down into turn 1. The 77 of Underwood now looking for the lead of this race off of turn 2, but the 16 is going to grab a little bit more speed down the back straightaway and down into turn 3.
Wow, look at the outside is rolling here with Brian Underwood. We're still side by side for the race lead. This is unbelievable what he's able to do here on the outside line. Matthew Wood still working the inside, but Brian Underwood hanging it on his door here off of turn 2. He's going to get a great run off of turn 2. Down here into turn 3, we're still door to door.
Down into turn 3 now, side by side for the lead of this race off of turn 4. These guys are going to come to the start-finish line, and we got a caution.
Caution is out. That's number 4. I think it's Tyler Bellinger. Yep, it is Tyler Bellinger here. Maybe another spin. Doesn't look like a whole lot of damage on this race truck.
Let's see what happened to the 21 coming off of turn 2 here. Coming down the back straightaway and into turn 3. Oh, no, Blackwell might have given him a little bit of help there. Saved it, though.
Yeah, he did save it. That was a interesting move. Maybe misjudged the braking zone there. Did the 88 of Blackwell for the 21 of Bellinger. But we got pit stops here. Applegate, he was running up towards the front of the field. He's going to make a pit stop. Dallas back down pit road here. Right before the stage as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Gaston and maybe Kreider as well head down pit road, maybe top some fuel off. Maybe they could stay out at the end of the stage. So we do see Bellinger. He's going to head into his pit box now.
All right, real quick to the chat. We've got Cadillac fan there. Welcome in. What's your dream car or truck? Mine is the Porsche 911. I freaking love them. What about you, Jay?
Nissan 240SX, 100%.
That's pretty dope.
Not the drift missiles that all these what do they call them? What do they call those kids these days? I don't even
Millennials?
know. No, I don't know. Maybe. What do they call them? The doomers? The doomers, man. The doomers. They like to pimp them out to drift missiles, chop them up. But no, I like the 240 track car look. I think that looks the best.
Dope. Absolutely. And speaking of which, if I ever did have a track car, I'd probably recruit one of the guys like Noah Blackwell, who has a painting or wrap business, njbdesigns.com. Check him out. I'm plugging you here, Noah. As Matthew Wood now comes down into turn 1. We're lights off on the pace truck. We're going green flag racing this time by. We got Matthew Wood, Brian Underwood. We got Wood, Underwood. Is that right?
No, Wood. Yeah, it's sometimes it's Wood under Wood, but this time it is Wood under Wood. Yeah.
Wood
Something
under
like that.
Underwood, Underwood. Underwood.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, we're in the restart zone and the green flag is out in the air. Matthew Wood getting a great start here as the 77 and 25 go side by side now down into turn 1. Oh, real close to contact there off at turn 2. The 77's gonna hold strong for that P2 position as William Connolly and Aiden Lucas, they go side by side down into turn 3, through 4, and off of 4 now.
Yeah, it looks like Connolly's going to clear the 47 of Lucas. He's going to move himself into that P3 position. Now, Jordan Hand, he's looking to the inside. Not going to be able to make it happen. Josh Kreider stuck on the outside of Stage, and Hammer going door to door. Contact is made down the back straightaway. Stage is going to send it in on the brakes. Trying to get to the inside of the 5 of Kreider here. Off of turn 4. We're still door banging here.
As they're going down the front straightaway, still side by side here, going down into turn 1, the 29. He's going to hold on to that P6 position as now he's all over the rear bumper of Jordan Hand. Coming down the back straightaway and down into turn 3, the 29. Still doing a great job there, keeping close to the 3 truck in front of him. He's going to be setting up for a pass here in the coming laps.
Yeah, he is all over the rear bumper here. The 3 of Jordan Hand. That's for P5. Or excuse me, that's for P. Yeah, that is for P5. He's going to continue to try and close this gap down. Oh, maybe a little tight there off of turn 2. Almost grabs a little bit of wall there. He's going to drop right up to the bumper again here of the 3 of Hand as we're going back to this battle with Burbridge and Danny White. They're going to continue on here in these positions 9 and 8 and 9. And more side-by-side action. Gaston to the inside of the 14 of Fleetwood now.
Coming off of turn 2 now, Gaston's going to hold on to that P13 position as he goes around the 14 of, what was that? I don't know. Anyways, as we go back through the field here, Jordan Kreider working his way back up to a top 10 at the moment, coming off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. A little bit of wall contact for him there as Landon Burbridge dives to the inside, or tried to dive to the inside of Danny White. Off of turn 4, though, we're still single file for the whole field.
Yeah, this is it. Getting into the race pace here. We got 9 laps to go in this stage. If you're going to make a move for that top 10 to get those points, that's where you need to be. And right now, Jordan Kreider in the 69 after his early spin. Here he is in the top 10 here late in this stage. With an opportunity and some points here. He is all over the bumper of the 2 of Burbridge. Can he move up further through the field here as the stage points? The stage is winding down. We got 8 laps to go here.
Coming off at turn 2, Landon Burbridge still holding on to that P9 position. Got a little bit of a good battle happening here between Aiden Lucas and Jordan Hand. As they come through 3 and 4, we're going to go and complete lap 43 onto 44 now. We got 7 more laps till stage break as Aiden Lucas holding on to that P4 position. Jordan Hand in the playoffs here trying to get one more position for himself as Chris Stange once again all over the rear bumper of that 3 truck. Now coming off of turn 4, you can see the big gap there. Oh, we got a little bit of wall contact there. for the 3 truck, but down into turn 1, the 3 truck still trying his best to get up to the 47.
Yeah, he's going to continue to hound the 47 while Stange right behind him is trying to look to the inside. Now Josh Kreider to the outside of Stange now. We've seen that outside line work a little bit here tonight. Underwood was the guy that made it happen there on the outside line. He's going to try and move forward. Now maybe Burbridge to the inside of Danny White now. This is for position. Here it is, side by side, door to door. It looks like, oh, Danny White a little tight off the corner. Here comes a 69. He's going to go to the inside. More stage points here for Jordan Kreider here.
Side by side for the P9 position. He's going to take that away from Danny White as they come down the front straightaway and down into turn 1. Jonathan Gaston, he's 1 position away from getting some stage points here as he comes off at turn 2. He's going to go right around Danny White. He's going to get himself into the top 10. Down into turn 3 now. They're still side by side, but Jonathan Gaston's going to clear the 79 off at turn 4. The 72 now into the top 10.
Who would have thought Jordan Kreider and Jonathan Gaston here at the end of the stage would be in position to score points? Unbelievable recoveries they've made. As you see Bellinger make the move on Danny White. Danny White with the crossover move down to the inside. He's going to try and make it happen. Oh, maybe he's close to contact. We're side by side, wheel to wheel, door to door down the front straightaway. We got 2 laps to go in this stage. The action is heating up.
All right, Matthew Wood now coming through 3 and 4. He's going to take the white flag here for stage break as he comes across the line and down into turn 1. Brian Underwood now in that P2 position, grabbing some valuable points for the chase for the cup here as they come off at turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Matthew Wood, though, through 3 and 4, looking for that checker flag.
Here it is. Matthew Wood's going to take the stage win here tonight at Martinsville. As you see the yellow come out, congratulations to him. Underwood gets points. Connolly, Hand, Stange, Kreider, and Gaston. All 8 of your playoff drivers get some stage points here in the stage break.
That caution was actually not thrown by admin control. This caution was thrown because of Tyler Bellinger going around there in turn 2. Let's see what happened to the 21. Oh, big oopsie there. Down the front straightaway.
Gonna wreck. Do it at the stage break, right? That was better, as well timed as it could be right there. As the 21 does go around, make some contact with the outside wall. Keep her on going here.
There you go. But let's go
Wow,
live
he's gonna
here.
stay on the lead lap. That was unbelievable. You see, he pulled out right in front of your race leader. That was great.
Matthew Wood down pit road, Brian Underwood, William Connolly, the 47, 3, 29, 5, basically everybody and their grandma coming down pit road except for Jonathan Gaston, who stays out with a little bit of strategy happening here for the 72. Dallas Seward stays out, Grant Applegate stays out. Let's look and see what the 16 does here, though, as he was leading this race. As you can now see some fresh tires going on that thing.
Yeah, this could be interesting to see this race off of pit road. Looks like Connolly getting the left side's finished. Now, Underwood, can he do it? Oh, it's going to be close. Underwood's going to do it. Holy cow, what a stop by the 77 team here tonight. Oh, my goodness, turning up the wick here. It's playoff racing, baby, and that's what we do on pit road.
What an absolute showing of pit stop dominance there by the 77. He coming out here, flexing his muscles early. That was a beautiful pit stop there by the 77. We had a little bit of issues here with the 3 truck of Jordan Hand. Let's go back and see what happened to him. Oh, a little bit of contact there with the 47, trying to miss the attenuator there for the wall. As he
Elbows out tonight. Love to see it.
Absolutely.
That's some short track racing right there, man. If you've been to any local short track on a Saturday night, that's what you're going to see. A little bit of elbows out. A little bit of door banging, rubbins, racing, baby. I love it. Even off a pit road, we're racing.
Absolutely. 5 cautions here tonight on lap 55 now. Dallas Seward, Jonathan Gaston making up the front row here as lights are off on the pace truck. We're going green flag racing this time by.
We're going back green flag racing here with the best iRacers in the business. We got Dallas Seward, Jonathan Gaston going to lead the field back to green here for the final stage of the race.
All right, here we go. We got under 200 laps here at Martinsville. And they waived the restart here. They're going to go around one more time Jonathan Gaston is going to have to lead the field one more time around here before we go green. Everybody was not caught up here for the restart. That's why we delayed it. As they all come down into turn 1, these guys are going to get re-racked and sent again here at Martinsville.
Yeah, re-rack them and try again. Old Clint phrase. I love it. Yeah, we are going to get them going here this time. It looks like the pace truck is back out on the track. Do they dip in this time? And there it is!
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going down into turn 3 through turns 4. Matt Duck says Dallas is going to die. LOL. As they inch closer to the restart zone, and the green flag flies. Jonathan Gaston gets a great restart here as we're side by side for P2 going down into turn 1. Dallas Seward on the outside of the 57, but it looks like Applegate's going to take that position away as now he goes side by side with the 16 down into turn 3.
Oh, maybe a little bit of lockup there by Underwood. He's going to lose a position there to Lucas. Now Connolly looking to the inside. Brian Underwood, after winning the race off pit road, dropping positions on the restart. Now it looks like Kreider's to the inside. He's giving some bumper business to Dallas here off of turn 2. He wants to go. He's got to make a move here as Connolly's going to clear Dallas now. Underwood loses like more positions.
Applegate to the lead of this race off of turn 4. Oh, we're wrecking in the back. Chris Stange is around.
Oh, yeah, you saw
Was
that.
that Brian Underwood too? It is!
Yeah. I saw that coming. Brian Underwood was trying to make that outside line work, locking him up every time. And it was just a big mess back there. Something was going to unravel any second there. Unfortunate for 2-year playoff contenders here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back and see what specifically happened there because we had a lot of trucks involved on that one. As they're coming through 3 and 4. We'll take it a little slow here so we can all see what happened here. The 2 gets into the 29 just a little bit there, and the 29 goes for a spin. Grabs the 77 off the back of his bumper. That sucks bad for him. The 77 is going to go around here. Let's see. With Chris Stange getting drilled by the 79. Nowhere for the 79 to go. The 29 goes back to the bottom of the track. 14's locking him up to slow down. Does he say? Barely touched him there. And it looks like most everybody gets through there pretty cleanly.
Yeah, that was a winning move. The difference is it's got a 14 on it, not a 15. That was a beautiful move there by Fleetwood. Got her locked down. Don't need to slap a 15 on her tonight, baby. Let's go. That's some great usage of the brakes there by Fleetwood.
All right, down pit road at the moment. We've got Danny White, Tyler Bellinger. They're coming off of pit road actually right now. Jonathan Gaston was down pit road as well. He's going to come back out P16 at the moment. Up front, though, we got Grant Applegate leading this race. Caution number 6, lap 61 here at Martinsville.
Yeah, this is going to get interesting here on this restart. We got Matthew Wood up to the outside here on this restart of Applegate. We've seen this outside line. Not anybody's really been able to make it work on these restarts. Underwood was about the best we've seen tonight. Still wasn't able to make it happen on that outside. We're going to see Matthew Wood at his hand at it now, as we're going to have Aiden Lucas. He's on the same strategy. Here's the 16. We'll see if he could take advantage on this restart, as we do have lights out on the pace vehicle this time by. We are going to be going green flag racing again here at Martinsville. Applegate and Matthew Wood here on the front row. So it looks like, yes, the pace truck is going to be dipping down off the racing surface, and here we go for another restart here at Martinsville. We've got the front row, we've got Applegate, we've got Matthew Wood inching closer here to the restart zone. And the green flag is out. Applegate with a huge jump on this restart. He's going to dive down here into turn 1 with the lead. Matthew Wood's going to clear down here into P2. But Aiden Lucas, wheel to wheel here with Connolly off of turn 2. Still side by side, diving down here into turn 3.
Coming down into turn 3 now, the 47 and the 25 still side by side here. There's Brian Underwood. Brian Underwood's back up here in that P6 position after going around on that last restart. He's side by side with Josh Kreider now down into turn 1. These guys are duking it out here for the P5 position, and Brian Underwood gets it down the back straightaway.
Yeah, what a move by Brian Underwood. It's so crazy. He's still up here in a P5 position after going around. But here he is. Now it looks like we see the 88 of Noah Blackwell. Look into the inside here of the 5 of Kreider. He's going to set it in on the bottom. What a move by Blackwell. Door to door with the 5 here off a 2.
Coming down the back straightaway now. The 5 overcomes the attack by the 88. We'll go back here. It's Chris Stange going side by side with the 4 truck of Farrell Robbins. Farrell Robbins now getting overtaken. Oh, we got a big move for the lead here. The 16 dove it in to the inside of the 57. Oh, off at turn 2. Contact for the 47 and the 57. And the 57 gets huge damage. Here's Brian Underwood in it. That's Kreider.
We're still
is in
green.
it. And
There it is.
Wow.
I thought we were green. Sorry about that, Tom.
We were.
Unbelievable.
As soon as you called it, the yellow flag dropped. So
Announcer's jinx. I thought we were staying green there. I saw bumper covers flying, steering wheels flying, helmets beating up against the roll bars there. That was crazy.
all right, let's look at the yellow flag here. Well, we got a pretty good idea what happened here, but let's go back to turn 1 here as Matthew Wood made an incredible move here on the 57. He dove it real deep here into turn 1. Got to the inside. The 47 was trying to follow the 16 as best as he could. Made some contact with the 57. Nothing the 57 else could do there as the 77 makes big contact. The 5 truck as well. Jordan Hand, did you see that?
Yeah. Holy cow, dude. He was flying through those boys like crazy. Oh, look at the 77's big bro.
Let's
Yeah, we got to go on board with the 3.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
Well, let's rewind it here just a little bit. The Digga Boy's onboard camera here. Let's see what he saw.
Oh, man. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Holy cow. That was unbelievable.
Oh, man. All right. Grant Applegate on pit road at the moment, not taking his quick repair. Tyler Bellinger, Brian Underwood coming out of pit road. Danny White, Farrell Robbins as well.
Oh, that's going to get tight. Oh, we're door banging. Oh.
Well, these guys figure it out. Tyler
That looked a
Bellinger.
lot like the last one there. That's just short track racing there at Martinsville.
Come on with it. All right, Tyler Bellinger down pit road now in the 21. Go back up front here. Matthew Wood back to the lead of this race on lap 69. About to complete lap 69. Going to go on to lap 70 now. Aiden Lucas P2, William Connolly P3, Noah Blackwell P4, and Jordan Hand making up a lot of positions there up to P5.
Yeah, this should be another interesting restart. We got Lucas now up on the outside. The speed machine. Can we bring back Speed TV? Whatever happened to that? Can we bring that back, please? Somebody. I would love to see that. But yes, he's in the speed machine. We got Connolly, Blackwell back here. Hand, Burbridge, and then Kreider right there in P7. As the pace truck's off, here we go.
All right, here we go through 3 and 4. Control to the 16 as he's getting ready to get into the restart zone. Ready to restart this race. The green flag flies, and the 16 gets another great restart on this race. Aiden Lucas in the 47. He's going to try to dive it down there, but the 25 also tries to as well. William Connolly in that P3 position, trying to make up a little bit there. Wasn't able to do it. Noah Blackwell in that P4, but right here for the P5 position, it's Landon Burbridge and Jordan Hand coming off of turn 4.
Oh, Burbridge tried to leave a lot of room there for Jordan Hand. He went up to the wall, basically, saved it, loses 2 positions. Kreider slips on by him as well for that P6 position, as Burbridge going to maybe have to play a little bit of recovery mode here, falling in line here in that P7 position. We got a little bit of side-by-side action. Stange to the inside of Fleetwood. He's trying to give some action to the 72. Oh, the 14. All right, look at them, the Mike Dallas. Oh, there's it is. It's unfolding. Applegate's around. Big wreck here on lap 73.
There you have it. A little bit of troubles coming down into turn 1.
How far will that nose piece roll? Holy cow, dude. That is impressive. That thing was still moving.
All right, let's see here. So, probably a little bit more to the story here as they come off of turn 4. 83. The 14 got a little bit into the wall. The 21 had nowhere to go. Short track racing. Come on.
That is some short track racing.
All right, Danny White coming down pit road. Josh Fleetwood coming down pit road. The 14 real messed up looking there. Jaden Porter down pit road. Farrell Robbins, Tyler Bellinger, and Grant Applegate down pit road once again. Grant Applegate had a little bit of damage from the previous caution. He's probably going to come down here, grab a little bit more damage repair, trying not to take that quick repair, trying not to roll out his backup car, because there is still a lot of laps to be had. And you might need it. You might need that backup car if you blow a motor or something. So Grant trying his best to clean that car up. Danny White still on pit road here. There goes Jaden Porter in the 74. He's going to be the first one off of pit road here. Farrell Robbins going out now. Tyler Bellinger. Danny White's leaving. Josh Fleetwood, he's got big issues. That left front is broke.
Yeah, this is turning into a race of survival here. It looks like maybe he is going to be done for the night maybe here.
Dunskies.
Yeah, he is going to be done. So the race of attrition, I mean, we've seen 8 cautions so far before we even hit lap 100. So it is turning into an absolute race of attrition. Guys using quick repairs, getting damage repair, multiple wrecks so far, multi-car wrecks. But your race leader continues to be Matthew Wood. Once he got back to the lead, he hasn't really looked back. Gonna have to play maybe a little bit of more restart games here as we progress in this race. But it looks like, am I mistaken here? But it does look like the lights are off on the pace vehicle here. And you know what that means.
Green flag racing this time by. We're going to be coming down the back straightaway now. The 16 out front once again here with the 47 on the outside of them. Right? 25, 88 making up row 2. Row 3 goes to Jordan Han and Josh Kreider as they come through 3 and 4 now. The 16 looking to get another great restart on the race here as they come off of turn 4. They're looking for that restart zone, the green flag, and it flies. The 16 caught sleeping. We've got people stacking up here through the back of the field. Down into turn 1, though, the 16 still holds on. The 25 to the inside of the 47 off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway.
Yeah, here it is. The 47 of Lucas is going to clear the 25. Connolly trying to get heavy on the brakes. Oh, Jordan Hand wheel banging, door banging with the 5 of Kreider there on corner entry. It looks like Jordan Hand's going to be able to take that position. Kreider going to fall in line right behind him. Oh, and now he goes, stacks him up. Here comes Burbage now to the inside.
Burbage to the inside, going down the back straightaway and down into turn 3. The 2 truck not in the playoffs, trying to make it interesting here by trying to get a position away from Josh Kreider. But back here, we're backed up just a little bit as Jonathan Gaston finds himself around Jordan Kreider. Brian Underwood to the inside of the 69 now, off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway.
Yeah, he's going to make that move, take that position away from Jordan Kreider. Now Staines going to try and get to the inside as well. Not going to make it happen. Farrell Robbins ripping this outside line. Can he do something with it as we're all back in a single file line again, trying to get back in the race pace? Oh, Farrell Robbins eats the wall there on the front straightaway. He's going to open the bottom up to Dallas Seward here off of turn 2. Can Dallas make it happen? No, he cannot. Farrell Robbins going to hold on to that P12 position.
All right, down into turn 3 now. Farrell Robbins having a little bit of issues here. The 83 looking to the inside of the 4 truck. Down the front straightaway and across the start finish line. Dallas Seward now down into turn 1. Is he still going to be able to make it? No. The 4 truck holds on to that P12 position as Dallas Seward holding strong there in that P13 position. He's still going to be looking here in the coming laps. Jonathan Gaston back up here, up into the top 10, currently P8. He's coming under a little bit of attack here by Brian Underwood off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway.
Yeah, as we're getting some green flag running in now, as we're going to see maybe how the tire progression works throughout the rest of this race, as we see everybody trying to maybe use their line, get into this race pace a little bit here. We do got some side-by-side action. Jordan Kreider, Chris Staines, side-by-side down here into turn 1. Looks like Staines might be able to make that move, and he does. Farrell Robbins was trying to follow through, wasn't able to make it happen. Is Staines now up into that P10 position on his pursuit towards the front of the field.
All right, back here, we're side-by-side with Dallas Seward in the 21 of Tyler Bellinger as they come off of turn 4. Still side-by-side for that P13 position coming down into turn 1. The 21 dives it deep here on the inside off of turn 2 now. We're still side-by-side, drag racing it out down the back straightaway and down into turn 3.
Yeah, down here into turn 3, we're still side by side. Dallas hanging on his door, but it looks like Bellinger should be able to clear him here off of turn 4, and he does. Dallas maybe looking for a crossover. No, he's going to go back to the outside. Bellinger now up here in the P13 position. He's going to continue his run to the front with the adversities fought through tonight as we see Blackwell giving all kinds of bumper business here to Connolly. That's for P3. Can he make it happen?
Coming down into turn 1, William Connolly opened up that gap just a little bit as we have a battle for the lead now. Aiden Lucas trying to get back to the rear bumper of the 16. He was there for a brief second through turns 1 and 2, had a little bit of a slip up off of turn 2, but off of turn 4 now, he's getting back up to the rear bumper of your leader, Matthew Wood, as they dive on down into turn 1. Aiden Lucas trying everything he can to try and lead this race here at Martinsville, lap 88, as they dive on down into turn 3.
Side-by-side battle, Farrell Robinson, the inside of Jordan Kreider here. He's going to try and make this move here off of turn 4. We're still side-by-side. Jordan Kreider working the outside, both aggressive on the brakes. A little bit of cat and mouse. Jordan Kreider still working the outside line. Can he stay to the outside of Farrell Robbins? Still side-by-side down the back.
Coming down into turn 3 now, the Ford truck to the inside of the 69 as they continue to duke it out. Off of turn 4, the Ford truck might be able to clear the 69. He doesn't, but going down into turn 1, Jordan Kreider making a resurgence on the outside off of turn 2 now and down the back straightaway. The Ford truck still rolling that inside line, trying to make something happen there as they battle it out into turn 3. The Ford truck may have cleared the 69. He does. Off of turn 4, Farrell Robbins up into the P11 position.
Yeah, what a great move there by Farrell Robbins. Oh, as he overshoots the corner, that's going to allow the 69 of Kreider to come back around. So does Bellinger. Big time mistake there by Farrell Robbins, losing multiple positions now, as now we're going to see Jordan Kreider back into P11. Here comes Bellinger to the inside. Can he make it happen here off of turn 4?
Coming down the front straightaway now, the 21's looking to the inside of the 69 into turn 1. We're side by side now. The 69 trying to late apex here, trying to gain some speed off the exit. Not going to make it work here as the 21 continues on in P11. The 69 still all over his rear bumper now, coming off of turn 4.
Yeah, off of turn 4, we're going to open a little bit of a gap here for Bellinger. Now Farrell Robbins maybe trying to get back to the inside of 69, but here it is. Still going through 1 and 2. We're going to see the 69 maybe open a little bit of a gap here on Farrell Robbins. Maybe a little tight there off of turn 2. Here comes Farrell Robbins. Going to send it in on the brakes here into turn 3. Trying to close this gap back down. Maybe a car length behind. As you see, a little bit of side-by-side action there. It looks like the 79 makes the move on, I believe that was Applegate back there. It was. Now he's going to try and apply the pressure here to Dallas Seward.
Through turns 1 and 2 now, the 57 all over the rear bumper of the 79 as they come down the back straightaway now. As they go down into turn 3, these guys have sorted themselves out. Your closest battle on track right now, that's Jonathan Gast and Brian Underwood as they go through turns 1 and 2. Everybody going single file right now, maybe just trying to chill out a little bit. Maybe get some green flag or laps in. Maybe get a green flag pit stop cycle through. That would be pretty crazy for a track like Martinsville here, as we got a little bit of wall contact with the 2 and the 77. But coming down into turn 1 now, we got a little bit of battlings happening here between Kreider and Hand.
Yeah, Jordan Kreider right here trying to, Joshua Kreider, excuse me, trying to close this gap down to Jordan Hand. He's going to try and maybe late apex that corner as well to try and close this gap here. About half a car length behind, maybe right there on the bumper end of turn 1. It looks like Jordan Hand a little bit more aggressive on the brakes, going to hold that position for the moment. So we do see him all a little bit single file here off of turn 2, down here into turn 3 again. As you see Joshua Kreider, maybe a little late apex. Oh, we're door banging for P3. As we see Blackwell to the inside of Connolly now into turn 1.
Side by side for that P3 position. Now coming off of turn 2, the 88 couldn't get back to the gas as quick as he wanted to. The 25 getting the run down the back straightaway, but the 88 shoves it deep here into turn 3. Oh, more contact! Bumper business. The 88 saves it. Unbelievable. We're 3 wide across the line coming down into turn 1.
3 wide action, unbelievable. Connolly gets the bad end of that deal. He loses multiple positions. Now Jordan Hand gonna try and put the bumper business to the 88. Oh, the 25 of Connolly, the bumper business to the 5. This is some short track racing at its finest. We're door banging, wheel banging, bumper banging. We're just banging here tonight at Martinsville.
coming down the front straightaway now, down into turn 1, the 25, still trying to get that position, all those positions back that he just lost there. The 25 of William Connolly all over the rear bumper of the 5 truck, now coming down into turn 3, real close there, maybe a little bit of a lockup as the 25 now comes off of turn 4, and down the front straightaway, Noah Blackwell holding on to that P3 position. He's got a gap right now about 5.5 seconds to P2 of Aiden Lucas as the 25 gets a little squirrely off of turn 2 and down into turn 3.
Yeah, here it is, down here into turn 3. We're nose to tail, bumper to bumper here between these guys racing here. Oh, as we see gas in the wall back there, Stange, he had to lift a little bit. He wanted to go to the inside there, wasn't able to make it happen. Stange trying to still get to the inside of the 72, not able to make it happen. Great job there by Gas to recover after a little bit of wall contact there. Could have fell apart there and lost the position there to Stange. Looks like he's going to still hang on to this P9 position as we do got a line here. 3rd through 10th, all within a straightaway of each other. This is unbelievable.
Absolutely, as now they're coming through turns 1 and 2. You guys can see the track map on the top right of your screen. The gap between 2nd and 3rd, now a straightaway between those guys. As you can see, maybe a little bit of lap traffic that Matthew Wood might be having to deal with in the coming laps here as he dives on down into turn 3. Aiden Lucas doing a fine job there to keep up with the 16 as they come onto the front straightaway. You can already see the lap traffic in front of them. As we go back real quick to Jordan Hand, who has now gotten to the rear bumper of Noah Blackwell.
Yeah, let's see if Jordan Hand can make a move. It looks like Blackwell's kind of pinned that thing down to the bottom. So if Jordan Hand's going to make something happen, maybe a diamond approach here as he does a little bit of an early entry down here into turn 3. Joshua Kreider looking maybe to the outside. We maybe have some side-by-side action here between Burbridge and Underwood. Underwood trying to get to the inside of Burbridge. He thinks better of it getting on the brakes down here into turn 1. Does not make that move. Burbridge a little defensive there. See him ripping the inside line. Lots of action up here at the front. It looks like Blackwell maybe opening a little bit of a gap to the 3 of Hand. As now here it is. Underwood to the inside of Burbridge now.
All right, we got a caution out on track. Dallas Seward having a little bit of issues through turns 1 and 2. For our 9th caution of the night, let's go back and see what happened here to the 83 as he comes down into turn 1. Just got real loose on the entrance. Tried saving it throughout the corner. And barely wall contact there on the right front. So the 83 continues on here. But that'll bring out the 9th caution for tonight. And we should be seeing some pit stops here, Jay.
Yeah, I would think that we'd see some pit stops here just before the halfway point. Looks like we see Matthew Wood down, Aiden Lucas. Looks like the whole field is going to head down pit road now. Get some fresh tires, get some fuel in these things. Now, we saw Matthew Wood lose the race off pit road earlier. Can we see Lucas or maybe Blackwell right there behind as well? Can one of those guys make an opportunity here and put the race in their hands?
Absolutely. A lot can happen here. Brian Underwood, definitely one to look out for here as he had a phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal pit stop last time by. As we watch Matthew Wood get into his pit box now. Let's see what comes of it here as the 16. Here comes Noah Blackwell. Oh, is he going to pass Aiden? No, Aiden's going to get out in front of him. The 16, he's going to win the race off of pit road here. Back here, Jordan Hand, Josh Kreider trying to make it squeeze through there. They do get it straight. Underwood in that P8 position. Stange coming out P10. Jordan Kreider, Applegate coming out P11, P12. Danny White, Jaden Porter is going to be your next guy. Dallas Seward. Oh, he might not beat the pace truck here. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. It's like the Cars movie, man. Can you beat the pace car off? I think Lightning was speeding, though, so I feel like that movie's not a good representation of real life. But, nonetheless, he was a talking car, so I shouldn't be comparing real life to a Cars movie to begin with. But that stinks there for Dallas. Going to go lap down. Looks like Farrell Robbins maybe a lap down as well. Tyler Bellinger a lap down here. Do we have some issues here on pit road?
What you guys saw there, Dallas Seward was trying to wait to come off of pit road. The lights were red, so he stopped there. The other two, Tyler Bellinger, Farrell Robbins, they went back out on track there. They're going to get a penalty here because they joined the track on the red light off the exit there. Dallas is not going to get a penalty, but maybe just a little, not a lot of situational awareness there that caused these guys to go another lap down there from the pace truck, beating them off of pit road. But back out front here, we got Matthew Wood, Aiden Lucas going to make up your front row. Noah Blackwell, Josh Kreider, Jordan Hand, William Connolly. That's your first 3 rows. Your fourth row? Fourth row is going to be Landon Burbage, Brian Underwood, Jonathan Gaston, Chris Stange going to make up your top 10. As we go side by side now. Lights off on the pace truck. We're going green flag racing this time by.
Yeah, we'll go green flag racing here on lap 113, closing in on that halfway point. We'll see if the 16 of Matthew Wood can get another fantastic restart here with Blackwell behind him. Yeah, he's looking to the inside of Aiden Lucas. Aiden Lucas fighting hard here on the outside, trying to hold on to that position. He does! Great job by Aiden Lucas to hold on to P2. Is now Blackwell maybe coming under attack here by Jordan Hand. That'll be your top 4 after this restart. Connolly, he takes advantage of that restart too. He moves up to the P5 position here on lap 114. As we're going to see what these guys can do in these next few laps to stay in touch here with the race leader, Matthew Wood, as he starts lap 115.
Coming down into turn 1 now, the 88 still holding strong onto that P3 position. Matthew Wood just pulled the fastest lap of the entire race, a 19.13 for the 16 as they all come down into turn 3. The 3 truck of Jordan Hand leading the 25 and 77 off of turn 4 now as the 77 got a little bit squirrely there off of turn 4. But down into turn 1, William Connolly holding strong to that P5 position.
Yeah, Connolly doing a fantastic job here in the P5 position. Brian Underwood, that 77, had some adversity to fight through tonight. Here he is at P6. Can he get back to the front of this field? So he's given a little bit of bumper business to the 25. Can he get to the inside down here into turn 1? No, he's going to get a little bit late earlier on the brakes. Maybe not get into the back of the 25 there. No bumper business needed here as he's going to continue to follow him here down the back straightaway.
Down into turn 3 now. The 25 still out in front of the 77 off of turn 4. The 77 losing a little bit of time here. Landon Burbage into the wall off of turn 4 as they come down into turn 1. Now he's going to lose a little bit of time to the 77 of Brian Underwood. Chris Stange back here in the P8 position, a playoff driver here. He's looking pretty good on points, but it's still going to be it could be close. A good finish here can seal his fate into the next round. Jonathan Gaston, though, he's going to have to push really hard here to get a couple more positions as he comes off of turn 2, as he's one of the ones on the outside looking in. As we go real quick back to William Connolly, Brian Underwood. These guys duking it out here going down into turn 1.
Yeah, down here into turn 1, we're going to see Underwood still giving the bumper business to the 25. Gives him another shot there in the middle of 1 and 2. He's going to lose a little bit of time here through the back straightaway down here into turn 3. Let's see if he can get back to the bumper. There it is, giving some more bumper business to the 25 at Connolly. He just can't get the run off the corner to get to the inside of the 25 to make that move for position. He's still going to use that outside, maybe diamond the corner a little bit. Connolly's going to get a good exit off of turn 2, maybe open a little bit of gap down the back straightaway as Underwood still in pursuit of that P5 position as we got a little bit of a line behind here. We got Burbridge and Stange in this mix as well. Let's see what things happen here over the next couple laps.
Coming down into turn 1 now, the 77 still stuck behind the 25, Landon Burbridge. Looking like he might be holding up the 29 just a little bit here. Chris Stange, another one of your playoff drivers, down into turn 3. He's going to look to the inside here. Off of turn 4, we're side by side here for a brief moment, but the 29 does not have the speed coming down the front straightaway. He's going to dive it deep into turn 1. Here we are, side by side now for the P7 position. Stange is going to take it away here down the back straightaway.
Yeah, the gambling man up to P7 gets by Burbridge. What a great pass that was for him. And now he's going to have his eyes set on that 77 truck up the road in front of him, as he's going to open a little bit of a gap here to Burbridge, get aggressive on the brakes down here into turn 1, and still try to pursue the 77 of Bryant Underwood. Gaston now, he's kind of lurking back there behind Burbridge. Maybe take advantage of a mistake by the 2 truck here in the next couple laps to make that position happen, as we're trying to find some pace in these trucks. You see Dallas Seward laps down closing in on this battle as well.
Absolutely, 83 back out on track here. Danny White coming under attack by the 57. This is for P11. This is your closest battle on track as well. So they come off of turn 2 down into turn 3. The 57 looking like he's going to get to the rear bumper of the 79 off of turn 4 now, and down the front straightaway. The 57 looking to try to make a move here. Not going to happen. Down into turn 1, the 57 still stuck behind the 79.
Yeah, as we've crested the halfway point of this race here now on lap 126, as we got still a little bit of a battle here between Danny White and Applegate. Let's see if Applegate can make that move. He's been on a recovery trail all race long. Yeah, those early troubles, got into the wall, took his quick repair, and now here he is back in the mix, trying to give that bumper business to the 79. Here it is off of turn 2. He does give him a shot. Can he make it happen to the inside? Is that Danny White? He turns him. Oh, no. Can Danny White get that thing going? There's the caution. Caution number 10 here on lap 128.
Well, we caught that in 4K, didn't we?
Yeah, that was 4K Ultra HD.
All right, let's rewind it here just a little bit. Let's see what happened between the 57 and 79. 57 just probably missed his braking zone just a little bit there, but helping and assisting the 79 and getting turned around there in turn 3, bringing out another caution here. The 79 continues on caution number 10 here tonight. Matthew Wood still out front. Aiden Lucas, P2, Noah Blackwell, Jordan Hand, and Brian Underwood. That is your top 5 at the moment.
Yeah, this is interesting. We just had a pit stop. We're past the halfway point, so I don't expect a whole lot of people to head down pit road. And as I say that, here comes Applegate in 13th. He's going to head down pit road now. We got Joshua Kreider. He had that issue on that last restart, lost all those positions. This will be an opportunity for him to come get some fuel, maybe some tires, change up the strategy a little bit here to try and make a rebound to get back to the front of this field. Playoff hopes still alive here for Josh Kreider. Got to see if he can put some laps together here, get back towards the front of this field and salvage this day to see if he can advance to the round of 6.
All right, well, let's see. We got Josh Kreider, Grant now coming off of pit road. Josh Kreider still in that. Matthew Wood coming down the front straightaway with the pace truck. Let's see. Phil Robbins coming down pit road. Josh Kreider coming off of pit road. Tyler Bellinger coming onto pit road. Danny White already on pit road as he's looking for his pit box. A little bit of difference happenings here as we see 79 slowly inch to his pit box. Tyler Bellinger as well. Josh Kreider coming down back down pit road. Farrell Robbins in his pit box. Josh Kreider, he's got a little bit of damage to that vehicle. He's probably coming back down here to get a little bit more damage repair. Currently in that P15 position. But you can see the pace truck already there coming down to the front straightaway. It's going to have to be a quick one here. As the pace truck's already, yep, there he goes. He's already off.
Great job there by Joshua Kreider to get off of pit road in front of the pace vehicle. That could have been huge playoff implications to win a lap down here in this race. He's going to try and catch back up to the back of the field. I believe maybe one more lap around, and then we'll be going back green flag racing here.
Yep, probably one more lap here, Jay. We're on lap 132 at the moment, about to complete it. We are at a race distance of 250 laps around here at Martinsville for the playoff cutoff race. As they come across the line, the lights are off on the pace truck, and we're going green flag racing this time by.
We're going to go back green flag race. We've seen Aiden Lucas on this outside line tonight, maybe learning stuff here every restart to stay in touch here with the 16 on the inside. Let's see if he can do it once again. Maybe stay door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel to 16 and take advantage on this restart. Get to the lead of this race as we got the same front four that we did on the last restart.
All right. An opportunity once again for other drivers to try to get around Matthew Wood as they come down through turns 3 and 4. As they inch closer to the restart zone. The 16 looking for the green flag, and it is there. The 47 got a great restart here. He's going to try to look to the outside of the 16. Can he do it here as we're side by side for the lead off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway? A drag race down to turn 3.
Yeah, it looks like Aiden Lucas. Oh, he tries to go to the inside, but Blackwell was there. Oh, he overshoots the corner. Aiden Lucas dropping like a rock here off of turn number 4. He's all the way back to the P6, P7 position now. Unbelievable turn of events here at the front of the field. Is now Blackwell will take P2 as Aiden Lucas still stuck on the outside. Can he get down to the bottom? Stain just looking to the inside now.
29 to the inside of the 47 now through 3 and 4. The 47's trying to get back in line. Oh, he makes wall contact off of turn 4 and down into turn 1 now. The 47, he's got some damage to the right side. He gets a bump from the 2 truck. Landon Burbage, he sent the 47 through turns 1 and 2. And we got another caution. Caution number 11 here at Martinsville.
There it is. Aiden Lucas goes around. He had a great run going there. Wasn't able to get down to the inside line as Blackwell was there. And that's what made him overshoot the next corner, lose all those positions, and now here he is going to have to play some recovery mode with a little bit of right side damage. Caution number 11 here at Martinsville.
Once again, we'll show you guys what happened here. The 47 grabbed a little bit of wall there off of turn 4, but down into turn 1. 47 and the 2 get together here, and the 47 goes around just like that. The 72 may have gotten a little bit of front end damage against the 2 truck there. So we'll go live once again. Josh Kreider down pit road. Aiden Lucas down pit road. As the 5 truck still coming down here, maybe getting a little bit of repairs done. We'll see how that turns out for him as he hits his pit box. He's going to work on that number 5 truck just a little bit more. Aiden Lucas coming down pit road as well. He's probably going to try to get a little bit of that right side damage fixed. Let's see if he takes maybe some tires or maybe a little bit of fuel. Oh, he's going to take some right sides here. Oh, and he took a quick repair. I don't think he meant to do that at all, as he got 4 tires on that 47 as well. Aiden Lucas coming off of pit road now. Man, I don't think he meant to do that. I don't think he did. As he's now coming back out on track in the P15 position. Josh Kreider coming out in the P16 position. 2 cars. We got... 2 cars, multiple laps down. It looks like Josh Fleetwood is off track. Actually, he is not racing anymore. Dallas Seward, he is currently 7 laps down. Josh Kreider comes back down pit road. Try to maybe fix a little bit more on that 5 machine, but Matthew Wood still out front here. Coming down the front straightaway. We should be looking at green flag this time by... No, we're going around one more time.
Yeah, one more time around here at Martinsville under yellow. 140 laps into a 250 lap show. We'll see. We'll be getting the restart with about 110 laps to go, 109 laps to go when the pace truck finally leaves the racing surface here.
Absolutely. As we come down into turn 3, Aiden Lucas is actually back down pit road at the moment. Be getting a little bit of fuel here. Trying to set himself up. We'll see what he does here. There we go. He comes back off of pit road. But here we are down the front straightaway. Lights are off on the pace truck. And we're going to go green flag racing this time by. Matthew Wood and Noah Blackwell now making up the front row here. A chance for Noah Blackwell to try and make something happen here on the restart. Jay, what does the 88 got to do here to get out in front of the 16?
It's just got to match the 16's pace on this restart. Stay to the outside and maybe just get clear or stay door to door enough to clear P2 here.
He's got to match the energy, match the vibes, match the chi. As he comes off of turn 4 here, looking for the restart of the race. As they get into the restart zone, the green flag flies in the air. Noah Blackwell gets a terrible restart here as he goes side by side with P2. That's Jordan Hand to the inside here as the 88 still battling back on the outside. Coming down the back straightaway, William Connolly in the fence off of turn 2.
Yeah, William Connolly up there into the fence. Oh, contact there. Underwood into the inside of Blackwell. Maybe a little bit of contact. Blackwell slipping since this restart. Now we're side by side, door to door down here into turn one. Underwood trying to make the move on Blackwell. He's still to the outside as Blackwell. Unbelievable. As it looks like now Underwood's going to clear down the back.
Coming down the back straightaway, we're single file now for the most part here. Up front, Chris Stange, the 29, trying to work over the 88 now as we go back just a little bit further. Danny White and the 57 of Applegate, they're still battling it out, and they wreck each other. And everybody's in it.
That's a big pileup. Yep, there it is. The big one here at Martinsville on lap 144. Gaston is involved with some major damage here. One of your playoff contenders falling apart here. I don't know if he has a quick repair left, Tom.
All right, let's look at that yellow flag here. As they all came down into turn one. 57 and the 79 battling it out here. The 57 dives it in deep. 79 goes around. Big contact. 69, big contact there as well. Jordan Kreider having some big contact there. Is Jordan one of the ones on the outside looking in there, Jay?
Jordan Kreider, William Connolly on the entries to this race. They were both 7th and 8th in points on the outside looking in. Gaston was on the inside looking good. But now, with his troubles, he could be in a bad situation here. As we do see mass pit stops down pit road here.
Led by Aiden Lucas here as he's coming down pit road. Josh Kreider, Jordan Kreider, the 21's already out of here. Jonathan Gaston, he's probably going to take a quick repair here, Jay. Let's see what he does. And... no, he does not. They slap a front bumper on that thing. Man, let's bring it back to PTSD from that 15. Slap a 15 on it.
Yeah, he was a contender for the Redneck Horsepower Award. Unfortunately, he took himself maybe out of the running here with that front repairs.
Well, Jonathan Gaston's also going to go a lap down here.
Uh-oh. That's huge for the playoffs here. Closing in on 100 laps to go, and now he's a lap down, still getting repairs to that truck. Falling apart here in the crucial playoff cutoff race. Unbelievable here for Jonathan Gass. We'll see what he can do to recover, as he's still sitting on pit road here, Tom. This is not good for the 72.
Yeah, this is not good at all. Jonathan, he's got to get that 72 back out on track. Here he goes now. 72 getting back out on track here. But one lap down. Matthew Wood still out front here, leading this race short of hand in that P2 position. Come across the line. We're going to go another lap around here before we see lights off on the pace truck. But Noah Blackwell holding on to that P4 position. And look at this, Jay. Chris Stange up to the P5 position.
Yeah, Stange done a fantastic job all night long. Here he is in the P5 position. We got Stange up here in the Stange is here in P5. We got Burbridge P7, Bellinger, White, Porter. A lot of different contenders up here in the top 10 as Matthew Wood continues to lead the playoff guys there 1 through 4 now. 1 through 3, and then Blackwell and then Stange are in P5. So we got 4 playoff contenders up here in the top 5.
All right, coming across the line now. Lights are off on the pace truck. We're going to go green flag racing this time by Matthew Wood, Jordan Hand going to make up your front row. Brian Underwood, Noah Blackwell making up row 2. Chris Stange, William Connolly, that's row 3. Landon Burbridge, Tyler Bellinger, row 4. Danny White and Jaden Porter rounding out your top 10. As we go back up to the front here, the 16 truck of Matthew Wood ready to get this thing green, back underway here. As they go through 3 and 4, the pace truck's off the racing surface. Control to the 16 as he comes off of turn 4 and inches closer to the restart zone. And everybody's checking up here. The 16 gets another great start as the 3 truck is hooked up with the 88 now coming down into turn 1. We're side by side for second place here. Brian Underwood taking away that P2 position, and we're door banging here for P4.
Yeah, we're still side by side here for the P3 position. Door banging again. Jordan Hand, there's another yellow. Caution number 13. Lucky number 13 here on lap 151.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what happened here. Gaston is around. And 74 got into the wall just a little bit. 72 and the 69 get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go on a commercial break real quick, and we'll be right back with y'all.
The Dutch master has produced something special in the wet, in the dry. Max Verstappen wins the Monaco Grand Prix.
Team Penske at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and Joseph Newgarden finally wins the Indianapolis 500.
From off turn number 4, the Coca-Cola 600 belongs to Ryan Blaney.
All right, back with you guys once again. Brian Underwood now leading as Matthew Wood took a pit stop there as they come off of turn 4 now, looking for the green flag. Here's Brian Underwood and Jordan Hand are side by side into the restart zone, and green flag flies. Jordan Hand to the outside of the 21 now as he looks to the outside, and we got a yellow flag. I don't really know what happened there, but let's go and see if we can catch what happened. 83 maybe just getting onto the gas just a little bit too early there. Spinning around. As we go back live now. Everybody catching back up to the pace truck, as you can see. Brian Underwood still out front here. Jordan Hand, P2. Tyler Bellinger, P3. Danny White, P4. Phil Robbins up into the top 5 now. Matthew Wood in that P6 position. It's your 14th caution of the night. Lap 158 of 250. As he comes off of turn 2, catching up to the pace truck. So, maybe a little bit of faking going on down here, trying to get onto pit road. Nobody else takes it right now. Porter does, though. Porter's coming down pit road. Aiden Lucas coming down. Josh Kreider, Jordan Kreider, all coming down pit road. Those are the 4 guys taking it. Something happened to Chris Stange here. Stopping on track at the moment. I don't know what's happening to Stange. He's still stopped on the front stretch. is still stopped on the front stretch here. As now the pace truck is coming around. And he's going to go a lap down. All right. Well, he's going to get back going once again. All right. Back up to... And he's going to find his way back through the field here. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, this is interesting. I'm trying to figure this out myself here as well. Maybe had a connection issue or something. They're gonna put him back on the lead lap here, or he's gonna try to get back on the lead lap. We did see your race leader Matthew Wood head down pit road. He's currently running P6, handing the lead over to Brian Underwood. See what Matthew Wood can do on his redemption tour back to the front of the field, as it looks like we do have lights off on the pace vehicle.
And we're going to go green flag racing this time by the 77 and the 3 truck. Out front here, they're going to be on the front row, the 21, the 79 behind him, and the 4 and the 16 behind him as they come off of turn 4 now into the restart zone. And the green flag is out in the air. The 77, it gets a great restart there with Jordan Hand coming back in line now right behind the 77. And it looks like the 79 is going to go to the outside of the 21. We're going to have a little bit of a stock up here. 3 wide down the back straightaway and into turn 3.
Yeah, 3 wide. Actually, you see Matthew Wood to the inside. Oh, he gets turned by Farrell. Oh, did we save it? There's the yellow. Yep, there it is. Caution 15 here on lap 163.
All right, let's go back and see what happened here. Looks like the Ford truck may have gotten a little bit of that curb there. Yep, there he goes. Lost a little bit of front end grip, and then into the 16 he goes. A little bit of net code happening there between the 4 and the 16. The 16 now goes for a ride. The 29 grabbing a little bit of damage there as well. The 69 goes around in the back. And that is it. All right, ladies and gents, we'll be back with y'all here in just a minute.
The Dutch master has produced something special in the wet, in the dry. Max Verstappen wins the Monaco Grand Prix.
Team Penske at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You got it! Finally wins the Indianapolis 500!
Off turn number 4, the Coca-Cola 600 belongs to Ryan Blaney.
All right, ladies and gentle cars, we're through 3 and 4 now on the restart of this race. Brian Underwood and Jordan Hand going on the restart here as the 77 once again gets a great restart as Jordan Hand gets right back in line with them. The 21 and the 79 duking it out here for P3. The 21's going to hold on as the 79 still on the outside here as he clears the 88 going down into turn 3. The 88 shoves it deep through 3 and 4, and we're still side by side for P4 coming down the front straightaway.
Yeah, down the front straightaway, you see Blackwell make the move, but now here it is. Oh, more contact. You saw the 16 try to go to the inside. That's caution number 16 as Danny White's into the wall.
All right, we'll go back and look at this yellow flag by a little bit of happenings back here. A little bit of 3 wide action across the line as they come on down into turn 1. Not a lot of room there for the 79 and the 29 as they go out through here. All right, we got league owner here, Josh Kreider, in the chat. Josh, what's going on?
Hey guys, first off, sorry for all the yellows. A little bit of lack of talent out here tonight, but we are going to move to single file restarts here to reduce the amount of incidents, hopefully, going forward. So just look for that. Restart rules, a little bit different than what it traditionally was in real life. No passing before the finish line on the outside. So hopefully it cleans it up here a little bit. We've had a few of the same offenders over and over again. And so 3-strike rule. First one, you get an EOL. Second one, it's a 40 to 50 second, depending on what iRacing administers black flag. Then third one is a disqualification. So Dallas got a disqualification for the night for 3 incidents. We've got a few people that are on 2, so a little testy, a little pissy right now. We'll get it cleaned up.
All right, there you have it. Thanks for that, Josh. And we'll see for single file here for the rest of the race. Out front right now, Tyler Bellinger in the 21. Noah Blackwell holding on to that P2 positions. We had a little bit of pit stops happening there. Brian Underwood, Jordan Hand coming down pit road, as well as Josh Kreider. Noah Blackwell in that P2 position. As they come off of turn 4, we'll be looking real soon here to see the lights out on the pace truck. It'll be next time by. Right now, the 21 holding a very good position right now to restart this race, as he hasn't. Well, Tyler's been trying to work his way back up to the front. He's got an opportunity now. He's got some fast trucks behind him. The 88 of Noah Blackwell and the 16 of Matthew Wood. We'll see what Matthew Wood can do here on this restart, but excited to see what the 21 can do here on the restart of this race.
Yeah, interesting pit strategies. Now we're going to have Bellinger up at the front. Blackwell, Woods up here in P3. He's been the dominant truck tonight. We'll see if we can get back to the front of the field. Stange P4, Connolly P5, Applegate, Burbridge, Lucas, Porter, and Robbins, your top 10 here with a single file restart. Josh just came in and told us, and there it is. We're going to be running single file restarts. Looks like the lights are off on the pace vehicle this time, Tom, and you know what that means.
Green flag racing this time by. The 21's going to restart the field here. As they come off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. The pace truck's going to come off of the racing surface here and give control to the 21. So you can now see the pace truck coming off the racing surface, down pit road, control to the 21. Noah Blackwell behind him, the 16 of Matthew Wood. Very strong trucks behind the 21 as they come off at turn 4, looking for the green flag as they get into the restart zone, and the green flag is out in the air. Bellinger gets a great restart. There's the 88 behind him. Noah Blackwell, he's going to stick to his tracks here through turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. The 88's looking. He's going to the inside. The 21 blocks down into turn 3 now. The 88's going to look high. He's going to come off at turn 4 here and try to make another move for the lead of this race.
75 laps to go, and now you see Blackwell to the inside of Bellinger again through 1 and 2. It looks like he wasn't able to make it happen. Maybe a little tight there, a little loosey-goosey there by the 16. Down here into turn 3. We still got your top 3 right there in reaching distance, in dive bomb mode. As he said, 21 defensive again. Blackwell to the inside. Oh, he's going to turn the race leader sideways. Here comes a 16 to the inside, and Bellinger's around. Caution 17.
There you have it. 21 is around here, going down into turn 1. So we caught it in 4K here with the 21 coming down into turn 1. A little bit of defensive maneuvers happening here, coming down the front straightaway. 88 dove it in deep. 21 tried to block there. Caution comes out. I wonder who came out in front here. Maybe the 16, Noah. I don't even think he got the lead of the race there. So 16 back out front here for another caution. Once again, we'll be back right with you guys here. We'll see you soon. All right, back at you guys now. Lights off on the pace truck. Dallas Seward coming in clutch, gifting a membership. Austin Goss, welcome to the Dega Boys channel. Great to have you on board. Thank you, Dallas, for your kind contribution to this channel. We truly appreciate it. Appreciate you, Dallas, very, very much. As now, we're going to go single file here for the restart. 16 of Matthew Wood looking to get a great restart here, coming off of turn 4 and inching closer to the restart zone. Matthew Wood looking for the green flag as the 88 gets into the rear bumper of the 16 there. He's going to stay real close to the rear bumper of the 16 as they go through turns 1 and 2. Looks like the 88's going to try to stick with them, but the 16's going to pull away just a little bit here. Chris Stange in that P3 position. William Connolly, Grant Applegate, your top 5 at the moment as everybody goes single file, except for the P8 position. That's Brian Underwood and Jaden Porter going down into turn 1.
Yeah, still side by side. It looks like Underwood's going to make the move now. Jordan Hand to the inside of Porter now. That is for the P9 position. Is Jordan Hand going to try and make it work down here into turn 3? Still to the inside. It looks like Jaden Porter going to hang on to that position as we exit turn 4, still side by side.
Coming down the front straight away now, the 3 and the 74 making a little bit of contact there through turn 1. They're leaning on each other here off the doors and down for turn 2 now. The 3 truck's going to clear the 74 going down into turn 3. Here comes the 21 now. He's going to try to go to the inside, and they're wrecking the 74s around.
Oh, another big wreck. Caution number 18 here on lap 186 as Porter is around this time. Oh, as we got cars into the wall, Farrell in the 69. What happened there? Oh, man.
Well, we can use our handy dandy race replay here to see what happened. As, let's see, the 21 and the 74 get into it here. As we saw it, caught it in 4K. Jordan Kreider having a little bit of issues there. Let's see what happened. Well, I don't know. All right. Jordan Kreider back out on track here. Got the 4 truck behind him of Farrell Robbins as they come off at turn 2. Going pretty slow here. As they come down into turn 3 now. The 4 truck's going to pit. Jaden Porter on pit road. Jonathan Gaston coming off of pit road. We got Farrell Robbins there. As Jordan is going to get a couple of his positions back. So he come down the front straight away. 18th caution. Lap 188 of 250. It's Jordan Kreider in that P11 position. Back out front here. Matthew Wood still leading this race. Noah Blackwell in P2. Chris Stange P3. William Connolly P4. And Grant Applegate P5. That is your top 5 at the moment. Landon Burbridge P6. Aiden Lucas P7. Brian Underwood P8. Jordan Hand P9, and Tyler Bellinger in the 21, rounding out your top 10 at the moment here on lap 189. Just completed 188. Looks like we'll go around one more time before we get lights off on the pace truck.
Yeah, as we're winding this race down, you got that guy in the P3 position, the gambling man, Chris Stange. He's been slowly but methodically all night long working his way to the front of the field. Here he is late here in the P3 position. Let's see if he can make a move with this restart here. With the single file restart, he's going to have to get a little bold here, maybe get an opportunity to take the fight to the 88 and then maybe take the fight to the 16 after that, as it does look like maybe this time by we'll see the lights off on the pace truck. We'll have to wait and see here. A little bit of cat and mouse here with the pace truck, see if he's going to pull the lights off or not. And just like that, the lights are off on the pace vehicle. We're going to get a restart here with 60 laps to go here at Martinsville.
That's right, ladies and gentle cars. We're going to go green flag racing this time by. We're going to watch Matthew Wood once again out front here. Looks like we're going to go double file for this restart now. Noah Blackwell on the outside of the 16. 29, 25 making up row 2. Row 3 goes to 57 and the 2 truck. As we see the pace truck come off of the racing surface control to Matthew Wood as they come through 3 and 4. They're going to inch closer to the restart zone here and look for the green flag. And it flies! The 16 not getting a great jump like normal here, but he's still way out front as the 29 looks to try to take it 3 wide. He's all over the rear bumper of the 16, side by side for P2, coming off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway into turn 3.
Yeah, still side by side for P2. Looks like Stage might have gotten to the right rear or left rear quarter panel, the 88 of Blackwell. Here it is, wheel to wheel, side by side action here across our finish line. Stage trying to make the move on Blackwell for P2. Still side by side here as we exit turn 2.
Coming off of turn 2 now, the 29 looking to try to make that move. Not going to make it happen as the 57 dives on down to pit road. That's abnormal there. But the 29 and 88 still duking it out off of turn 4. We're still side by side for the P2 position. All the while, the 16 is grabbing that lead like what he wants, but the 29 clears the 88 now. Noah Blackwell back down to P3. William Connolly in that P4 position. Aiden Lucas in P5. Chris Stange now on the hunt to get back to the lead as we got a little bit of battling happening back here.
Yeah, that's the highest we've seen stage all night long, but here we are side by side between Bellinger and Burbage. Is Underwood trying to get to the inside of Burbage here? Oh, is Bellinger's gonna make the move now? Underwood trying to make the move on Burbage as well. Down here, oh, Burbage with the defensive move. He's gonna look to the inside of that 21. Now Underwood gonna have to take it to the outside. Maybe a little bit of a crossover here across start-finish line.
Coming across start-finish line and down into turn 1. The 77 looks to the inside of the 2 truck here into turn 1. He's there. He's got a wheel as he comes off of turn 2. These guys are side by side for the P8 position down into turn 3. Still side by side. They're duking it out here. And coming off of turn 4, the 77 clears the 2. Josh Kreider now behind the 2 truck of Landon Burbage. He's going to dive down into turn 1. Side by side now for P9.
Yeah, still side by side here. Kreider v. Burbage. Here it is, a little bit of a drag race down the back straightaway. Now Kreider's going to send it in on the brakes here to the bottom. Burbage going to hang it up on the outside. Oh, he's not going to be able to stay to the door of the 5 of Kreider. He's going to move down to that P10 position. As now Gaston, he's lurking back here. Can he make a move to get back to the top 10?
Gaston in that P11 position, trying to hold on to his playoff hopes here at Martinsville as we just crossed the line for completing lap 197 on lap 198 now. Aiden Lucas back here, the 21 looking to the inside of the 3 truck, not being able to do anything there with it. That's for the P6 position as they come off of turn 2, down the back straightaway and down into turn 3.
Yeah, down here into turn 3, we're going to see Bellinger get right up to the rear bumper here of Hand in the 3 truck. Here it is off of turn 4. He's giving a little bit of bumper business. He's not going to get aggressive down here on the brakes into turn 1. He's going to stay right behind Jordan Hand as Underwood maybe going to apply the pressure. If he does not apply the pressure to Hand, as here we are diving down here into turn 3. Hand maybe a little defensive up on the outer line. Bellinger going to try and beat him back to the throttle. It's not looking like it's going to happen here down the front straightaway.
Down the front straightaway and down into turn 1. This is your closest battle on track right now between the 25 and the 47 as they come off of turn 2. Oh, the 47 grabbed a little bit of wall there off of turn 2 as they go down into turn 3 now. That's for the P4 position. These guys are heating back up once again. The 21 all over the rear bumper of the 3 truck now coming down into turn 1. Brian Underwood lurking in the background, trying to get around or up to the 21, maybe try to make him go on the defensive as the 77 is going on the offensive here down into turn 3. He's taking a little bit of a different line, as you can see. But off of turn 4, there's still single file here. Everybody in the same position.
Yeah, here we are, still single file. It looks like Brian Underwood's going to apply the pressure here to the 21 of Bellinger. He's got to go. He's up here in the P8 position. Got to make a move here soon if he's going to have anything to say about moving towards that top 5 or even the podium here tonight. So he's still right behind the 21, trying to do a different entrance and exit here to get the throttle planted. Looks like he's going to continue to run here in the P8 position down here into turn 1 as the 21 of Bellinger. Oh, here maybe a mistake there by Aiden Lucas. Here comes Jordan Hand to the inside. This is for P5 side by side.
Going down into turn 3, still side by side. The 47 and the 3 duking it out for that P5 position as they're still side by side now, coming down the front straightaway into turn 1. The 3 truck to the inside, the 47 on the outside. Jordan Hand's going to clear him there for a second. He's going to roll right up in front of him off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Jordan Hand now back up to the top 5 as the 77 looking to the inside of the 21. The 21's on the outside of the 47. Here comes Brian Underwood, not going to be able to make it happen here as they cross the line. Everybody holds on to their position except for Lucas, who goes -1 here. Jordan Hand finding himself in the top 5.
Yeah, great move there by Jordan Hand. Now we're going to see if Bellinger can make a move on Lucas. Lucas going to go back to the bottom, ripping right down there against the apron. He's going to continue here in the P6 position, maybe put some lap times together here to get back by the number 3. As the 21 of Bellinger gets aggressive on the brakes, you see a little bit of red glow there as he's going to continue to try and close this gap back down to Aiden Lucas.
Down into turn 3 now, the 47 taking a different line than the 3 truck, trying to gain as much ground as he can. This is your closest battle on track at the moment. Actually, it's right here. This is Danny White and Jordan Kreider now duking it out here. The 69 into the outside wall there just a little bit. The 69 still struggling back here as well to grab a little bit of speed. Tyler Bellinger in the 21 is around.
Ooh. We just saw that battle going on with the 29, 77, 47, and 3. Be interested to see what happened here to the 21 of Bellinger.
Well, with our super duper high-tech, awesome technology, we can rewind the race just a little bit as he comes off of turn 2, a little sideways there. He catches it, the 21. No damage to him as he plants it on the inside of the track there. Lets everybody go by. But now we got mass pit stops here. Matthew Wood coming down pit road. Chris Stange also down pit road. William Connolly stays out. Jordan Hand stays out. 77, 5, 72, 69, and 4 also stay out. But Matthew Wood, let's see what happens here. Let's see if he can get beat off of pit road. As everybody is now on pit road. We've got a couple stragglers here. Grant Applegate just now getting into his pit box. Let's see what Matthew Wood can do here. Here comes Chris Stange. Noah Blackwell. Looks like they're trying to create another race truck out here, but the 29 does beat the 88. The 16 wins the race off of pit road. Aiden Lucas comes off P4. See Grant P5, landed P6. It's got a little bit of a battle happening here between the 79 and the 21, but these guys are going to be counted as P14, P15, and Matthew Wood P8 all the way back here.
Yeah, that's interesting with all the amount of cars that stayed on the racetrack here. That's going to bury Matthew Wood back here in P8. This is going to be interesting here with, we're going to get a restart probably 38 laps to go, somewhere in that range. Does he have enough time to get back to the front of this field? I mean, if anybody could do it, it's the Iron Man, but wow, that's a lot of traffic in front of him staying on the racetrack.
Well, back up to the front here, William Connolly in the 25. He is leading this race. Lights are still on the pace truck. We're going to go around one more time. Jordan Hand in the P2 position. Brian Underwood P3. Josh Kreider P4. Jonathan Gaston finding himself in that P5 position. So far, a great recovery for the 72. Let's see what he can do on the restart of this race. But William Connolly still out front here. As the 25 still through 3 and 4. I'm going to watch this pace truck come to the start-finish line. Maybe he lights off. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we've been pretty good at predicting it, so I think we got this one nailed as well. Here it is. Lights are off on the paved vehicle. There it is.
All right.
Here at Martinsville.
Ladies and gentle cars, we are going to go green flag racing this time by. We're going to watch the 25 and the 3 truck on the front row here. The 77 and the 5 making up row 2. Row 3 goes to 72 and 69. 4 and 16 make up row 4. And the 29 and 88 make up row 5. All right. Pace truck is off of the racing surface. Control to the 25 of William Connolly as they go through 3 and 4. Now they're going to inch closer to the restart zone and look for that green flag to restart the race here. The green flag flies, and the 25 gets a great jump over the 3 truck. Jordan Hand going to tuck right underneath the 25 as we go side by side for P3 here through turns 1 and 2. The 5 truck's going to give that position to the 77 as Jonathan Gaston now looking to the inside of the 5 truck going into turn 3. Not going to be able to make anything happen there. Here comes Matthew Wood in that P6 position. He's looking to the inside of the 72 into turn 1.
Yeah, here comes Matthew Wood. He's already looking for that P5 position on Gaston. It looks like he's going to edge him a little bit here on the back straightaway, and he's going to take that position. Matthew Wood up to P5. He's going to be racing with all he's worth here to get to the front of this field and get back to the lead of the race he's controlled and dominated. Now he's looking to the inside of the 5. A Kreider throws a block on the 16.
Off at turn 2 now. The 16's going to get to the rear bumper of the 5. Maybe a little bit of bumper business there as they dive on down into turn 3 now. The 5 truck of Josh Kreider holding up the 16 at the moment as they come off of turn 4. The 16's got a little bit of a run here. He's going to look to the inside here down into turn 1. To the inside, the 16 goes the 5 on the outside off of turn 2 now. Oh, the 72's in the wall back there. He's going to keep it straight as Chris Stange goes around him. They're still side by side here, Jay, as they come off of turn 4, but the 16 prevails. The 5 car loses a position. Matthew Wood up to P4.
Yeah, Matthew Wood in the P4 position. Now can Stange follow him through? He's going to give some bumper business to the 5 of Kreider here off of turn 2. You see the 5 of Kreider get a little sideways there down here into turn 3. Can Stange get aggressive on the brakes? Can he make a move? He's right there to the bumper of the 5. Here it is. He's looking to the inside down the front straightaway. Can Stange make it happen? Can he get by Kreider? He sends it in on the bottom. Heavy on the brakes. Side-by-side action. It looks like Stange is going to make the pass.
Off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway, Chris Stange finds himself in the top 5 now as we're side by side with Matthew Wood and Brian Underwood as they come off of turn 4. Now the 77 to the outside, the 16 on the inside. They're going to dive on down into turn 1. The 77's going to try his best on the outside here to hold on to that position, but he is not going to be able to. Matthew Wood up into the P3 position now with his sights set on the 3 truck of Jordan Hand. Off of turn 4 now and coming across the line, William Connolly takes lap 220 and is trying to put it in the books here. And Matthew Wood to the inside of Jordan Hand now for the P2 position off of turn 2. He takes it. He's got his sights set on William Connolly now.
Yeah, Matthew Wood just absolutely flying through the field right now up to the P2 position. We get C Stage to the inside of Underwood. Oh, contact is made, and they're going to save it. No, Lucas is around. Bumper cover flying. There is caution number 20, I believe it is. Oh, look at Danny White. Holy cow. Full drift down the front. Look at the body panels.
We've got a rogue yo-yo. We got a rogue fender.
That thing's a yo-yo.
that is, well, okay. Let's go back and look at that, actually. Because we just caught the back end of it. Let's see here. Looks like the 29 into turn 3 and 4. Grabs a little bit of that bumper business with the 77. Gives him a little bit of contact. The 88 nowhere to go. Turns to 47. That is unfortunate. Back there. Yep. All right, we'll go live. William Connolly down pit road, Jordan Hand down pit road, Brian Underwood, Josh Kreider, Danny White, Aiden Lucas, Jordan Kreider, Landon Burbridge, and Jaden Porter. Matthew Wood, Chris Stange staying out here. That's the strategy. We'll see what William Connolly can do here.
Yeah, this is interesting because we saw those guys up at the front of the field. Those guys all pitted at the last caution. They were able to drive through the field up to the top 5 positions. You saw Matthew Wood get all the way up to P2. And now we see the opposite. The rest of the guys that didn't pit on that first sequence or that last caution, now they're down pit road. Let's see if they could do what Matthew Wood did and drive through the field.
Well, Aiden Lucas beat the 25 off of pit road. Jordan Hand coming off P3. Brian Underwood P4. Landon Burbridge looks like he's going to come off P5. And he rolled out the backup car, too. He's got a fresh car out here at Martinsville now. We'll see what that 2 truck can do in the coming laps. Looks like Aiden Lucas is going to take over that P8 position. The 47 trying to get back up to the front here. Matthew Wood, though, is at the front. Chris Stange, P2. Noah Blackwell, P3. Tyler Bellinger, P4. Jonathan Gaston still holding on to that P5 position. A great run he's had so far. A great rebound that he has had in the 72.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job so far to get back up to the P5 position. Now with an opportunity to maybe advance his way into the next round. It was looking a little interesting there for him, especially there at the beginning of the race, and then he had a little bit of issues that put him back in the latter half of this race, and now here he is late in a P5 position looking for his opportunity to advance to the round of 6.
All right. There you have it.
Looks like we're going to have about 24 laps to go when we go green here, Tom. We're running down to the end of this race. Do we get another caution? Do we make it to the end of this thing on this final restart? This is going to be interesting to see what these boys can do here, as we still have lights on the pace vehicle coming this time to the line to get 25 to go. So if they go out this time, we'll get a restart with 24 laps to go. Can these guys that just pitted make their way through the field?
All right. It's definitely one to look forward to here. So we got 25 laps to go. The lights are off on the pace truck. We're going to go green flag racing this time by Matthew Wood, Chris Stange making up the front row there. Noah Blackwell in the 21 to Tyler Bellinger making up row 2. Row 3 goes to Jonathan Gaston and Phil Robbins. As we see the pace truck going to be coming off of the racing surface and control to the 16 as they dive on down into turn 3. Chris Stange on the outside of him. He's going to have a little bit new opposition here as he comes off of turn 4. Inching closer to the restart zone. And the green flag flies. The 88 gets a massive restart here. He's going to pass Chris Stange on the inside here going down into turn 1 as the 88 looking to get to the rear bumper of the 16. He clears the 29. Noah Blackwell up to the P2 position.
Yeah, great move there by Blackwell, really using that outside line to his advantage to clear up into that position. Now Gaston up here to P4 now. Great job by Gaston. Is now Bellinger looking to the inside. Connolly side by side with Applegate. He's on the new tires. He's the one that just pitted the lead car of that group. Can he make his way up to the field? Side by side with Applegate.
Coming down into turn 3 now, side by side here as they come off at turn 4. The 72 seems to be struggling just a little bit here, maybe holding up the 21 as they go down into turn 1. The 21's to the inside of the 72. Through turns 1 and 2, oh, real close there to each other's doors as the 72 holds onto it down the back straightaway and down into turn 3. The 21 now has the 25 all over his rear bumper here, maybe trying to give a little bit of bumper business off of turn 4. He's to the inside. The 21 blocks again, going down into turn 1. Oh my goodness, the blocking here is insane. The 3 truck couldn't get around. The 77 stuck behind as well. The 77 is crashed, or 72 is crashing here. Or maybe the 57 crashed and he jumped to the pits. The 21 is in front of the 25 still as they go down into turn 1.
Yes, we got the Dega boys, 20 to go here at Martinsville for this cutoff race. And now Connolly in this P5 position on fresher tires, stuck here behind the 21 of Bellinger. Can he make this move? Does he have enough time to get back up to the lead of this race as he is given all... Oh, stages around! No, playoff contender in the wall. Caution 21 here with 19 laps to go.
All right, let's see what happened to Chris here as he come off of turn 4. Looks like he just got a little loose, possibly. Let's get a little bit of a better view here as they come off of turn 4. Just got a little loose there. Keeps it straight. A little bit of front end damage to that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got just a little bit left in this race. We will head you guys to commercial, and we'll be right back with y'all to finish out Martinsville.
The Dutch master has produced something special in the wet, in the dry. Max Verstappen wins the Monaco Grand Prix.
Hey, Penske at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and Joseph Newgarden finally wins the Indianapolis 500.
But off turn number 4, the Coca-Cola 600 belongs to Ryan Blaney.
Alright, we're back with y'all. We are lights off on the pace truck. We're going green flag racing this time by Matthew Wood and Noah Blackwell. Once again, making up the front row. Tyler Bellinger, William Connolly making up the second row. That's Jordan Hand and Brian Underwood making up the third row as you see the pace truck come off the racing surface control to the 16 as they come down into 3 and 4. We're going to watch the 16 get the green flag here and restart this race with 14 laps to go as the 16 grabs that green flag. Noah Blackwell in the 21 to the inside, and it is really close there. The 21 almost grabbing a little bit of bumper business there. William Connolly not grabbing a good restart. There's the 3 truck now to the inside of the 21 into turn 3. Oh, they're door banging.
Oh, we're still door banging for P3. Connolly was looking to the inside for 3 wide action. Did not make it happen. Unbelievable. Oh, Jordan sends it in on the bottom again. He's going to give it to the bumper of the 21 again. Oh, Underwood to the inside of Connolly now.
Coming down into turn 3, now the 3 truck to the inside of the 21. He's almost making contact there off at turn 4. They're going to come down the straightaway side by side now, down into turn 1. They're still side by side there for the P3 position as the 21 holds strong on the outside, coming down the back straightaway into turn 3. Now coming down into turn 1, it's the 3 truck who does take away that P3 position. Tyler Bellinger now, he is coming off of turn 2 with 25 behind him and the 77 behind him. As the 77 tried to go to the inside, the 25 made a move there, made a little bit of a defensive move coming off of turn 4 now, though, coming down the front straightaway. We're all single file with 9 laps to go here at Martinsville.
Yeah, a lot of action, a lot of battling up here towards the top 5 of this race. Is now Jordan Hand sitting in that podium position with the freshest tires of anybody. He's about 1.8 seconds back now, or 1.1 second back now as they exit turn 4. Does he have enough time to get by Blackwell and Matthew Wood with 8 laps to go here at Martinsville? Lots of stuff to play out here with 8 more times around, 8 more circuits to settle this one here at Martinsville.
Coming down into turn 3. The 3 truck still holding strong on that P3 position. We got a little bit of close battlings happening here. William Connolly all over the rear bumper of the 21 coming down into turn 1 now. Brian Underwood on the offensive as well as it comes down the back straightaway and down into turn 3. The 77 still stuck behind the 25. Off of turn 4, down the front straightaway. Everybody single file. Here comes Jordan Hand to the inside of the 88 now. Down into turn 1. They're door banging. They're hitting each other. Off of turn 2 now. The 3 truck takes that position away from Noah Blackwell as they go down into turn 3.
Yeah, what a move there by Jordan Hand to get to the inside of Blackwell to take that P2 position. 1.4 seconds off your race leader here with 5 laps to go. Is there anything in it, any time left at all? Connolly, he's got the 21 sideways. Oh, wall contact. Connolly just moved him there. The bump and run there off of turn 2 is now Underwood's looking to the inside of the 25 of Connolly. We got 4 laps to go.
4 laps to go, and we're side by side for the P4 position. That's Brian Underwood on the inside. William Connolly on the outside. The 25 trying to gain some valuable points here, but so is the 77 as they come off at turn 2 and down the back straightaway. The 25 clears the 77 for a split second there as the 77 is going to grab just a little bit more contact with the 25. Down the front straightaway, though, William Connolly holds on to that P4 position.
Yeah, Connolly doing everything he can to hang on to that position. Oh, we got the caution is out. Lap 22 of the day. It's the 21 of Bellinger again. Having some issues here. Looks like his truck is clean. But that means we are setting up for one of these PSCRL overdrive finishes here at Martinsville.
All right, let's see what happened to the 21 here, Tyler. As they were coming down the front straightaway here. Ooh, a little bit of happening. Tried to make a crossover move. He wasn't clear of the 47. He's real loose all the way down the front straightaway. Grabbing contact with the 47, the 5 as well. That brings out the caution. All right, Jay.
There it is.
What is it, Jay?
It is PSCRL Overdrive.
Overdrive finish here at Martinsville. Heck yeah, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be taking a green-white checkered here to finish out this race. Matthew Wood still out front. Jordan Hand P2, Noah Blackwell P3, William Connolly P4, Brian Underwood rounding out your top 5 at the moment. Jordan Kreider P6, Landon Burbridge P7, Aiden Lucas P8, Josh Kreider P9. And Jonathan Gaston finding himself in that P10 position. Man, he can make up a little bit of ground here, Jay. Them green-white checkers tend to be a little crazy.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be crazy. I'm not sure how many attempts we have, but we're gonna start the first attempt here with Matthew Wood, and I believe that'll be Jordan Hand up here on the front row. We'll see what these boys can do. This restarts all night long have gone in the favor of Matthew Wood. We see Jordan Hand here on a little bit fresher tires than the 16. Can he make this outside line work? Can he put the fight to the 16? Can he lock himself into the next round without the points needing to be an issue? This is going to be interesting. Blackwell, he's still in contention here on the inside. Connolly back up in the P4 position. He is desperately looking for a good finish for that 25 truck to get himself to the next round of the playoffs. This is going to be wild here, Tom.
Absolutely. As you can see on the top left of your screen now, when Jordan Hand did pit, he's got Connolly on the same strategy, Underwood, Kreider, Burbage, Lucas all on the same strategy. Wood and Blackwell having the oldest tires. Not of the field. Gaston and Robbins, they haven't made a pit stop in 64 laps for those guys. Well, you could do that when you've got tires as hard as the stones that Jesus walked on.
I was hoping you'd say that. Jesus stone tires, Flintstone tires. The tires are as hard as the stones that Jesus walked on. I love it. That is NASCAR in a nutshell right there. If you haven't been watching NASCAR, then you've definitely been under the rock that NASCAR uses to put underneath these race cars.
I love it. All right, here we go. Lights off on the pace truck. We're gonna go green flag racing this time by, ladies and gentle cars. You can see Matthew Wood, Jordan Hand on the front row once again. We're gonna watch that pace truck come off of the racing surface and give control to the 16 here as they come through 3 and 4. The 16 looking at another checker flag here in this series as they come off of turn 4, inching closer to the restart zone. And the green flag is out in the air. The 16 gets it once again. A great jump there. The 3 truck of Jordan Hand trying to go back to him on the outside here. The 3 truck of Jordan Hand side by side with the 88 going down the back straightaway and down into turn 3.
Yeah, down here into turn 3. No yellow or anything now. Once we get this white flag, it's official. We're still door banging for P2. Oh, as Farrell's around. This could be official. Do we stay green here? Do we continue to race it out on the final lap? Still side by side for P2. Door banging. Oh, Blackwell gets the bumper from the 77. Down here into turn 3 for the final time tonight here at Martinsville. It will be the Ironman, Matthew Wood, who wins again. Race number 11. Victory here at Martinsville.
Coming home P2, that's Jordan Hand. P3 goes to Noah Blackwell. Brian Underwood really sent it deep into turn 3, trying to get around the 88 and lost a position to William Connolly coming through the final laps there. So that was definitely a race there, ladies and gentlemen. 253 laps in the book here at Martinsville as everybody now comes to the start-finish line. The 16 celebrating another victory here tonight in the PSCRL League. Well, Jay, it's time. Let's go ahead and bring down our top 3. First off, Noah Blackwell in the 88. Let's bring him down here. Noah, this is...
come with that, what?
Noah, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
All right. Hey, how about that P3 position for yourself tonight? A great run you had. You were up front there battling with Matthew Wood. Tell us a little bit about it. What did you need to get around the 16 here tonight?
None of that damage on my car. It was real bad. I'm just looking at it right now. I don't even know how I finished where I did. I didn't use my fast repair all night. I was too afraid.
It kind of worked out for you.
I didn't take time. Yeah, I didn't take tires that last time, so I was sitting out there in the top 3 for like, I don't know, 20, 30 laps without fresh tires. I think I figured out the trick. The trick is the brake bias. So.
Oh, there you
fix the
go.
tire that way.
All right. Maybe some wisdom coming your way now in any future Martinsville races that you have in the Truck Series. But that 88 was fast nonetheless, whether or not you were making adjustments to the brake bias throughout the race. Noah, how much time did you put into this race? How much preparation did you put into this race coming into this, playoff cutoff race?
Honestly, I told Jordan that I'm probably not going to practice because I didn't feel like I was quick enough. So it's a great turnaround, you know. I practiced on, I think, Thursday and Friday just a little bit. I still didn't get it. And then finally today, something clicked with the brake bias, and I was just gone. I could save the tire. I knew when I clicked it back, I could run more aggressive and stuff, and that really helped. But, yeah.
What was your brake bias?
Oh, it was like almost 70. And like
70?
the normal was 65, yeah. So I put it to 67, and then I clicked it up by 3 in the car. So whenever somebody would start catching me, I would click it down to 2 or 1.5 or something like that. I always had it open. So when like Connolly was catching me, I'd click it down.
Good heavens.
Keep the gap.
That's a lot of front brake there.
I tell you, it keeps you from locking up.
Dang.
You can brake hard.
That's actually
I
impressive.
don't know. It just worked.
You could get that car to drive with 70% brake bias. That really?
I don't know.
Interesting. All right. Well, cool. Look, you came out here. You're not in the playoffs, but you still finish on the podium. Congratulations on your run here tonight. A great run that you had. I'm going to hand you off to Jay here. Jay, what do you got for Noah, Mr. Eggwo, here tonight on his P3 finish?
Yeah, the egg roll who paints winners. I see that on the back. Amazing race again here at the PSCRL boys up here at the front of the field, basically all night long. Amazing run. I mean, impressive what you're able to do there with the front brakes that Tom was mentioning. That was unbelievable. And hung on to it, brought her home in a podium position. Who do you have to thank for this amazing run that you had here tonight at Martinsville?
Matthew, again, for helping me with some of the stuff. njbdesigns.com. We paint winners and champions. My family for birthing such a beautiful boy. And me. And everyone else. And you guys. I love you guys.
Wait, so are you... I'm confused. Wait, so... No, I'll leave that one alone. I'll talk about that later with you there.
Oh, no, wait, I'm an egg roll. I can't. No, we got to go back.
All right.
I love you guys.
All right.
Yeah,
Hey.
no, that was great.
Oh, Noah, thank you so much for the kind words. We love you too. And we love that you
Thank
come
you,
out
guys.
here and spend some time with us out on track, giving us some great on-track content. Congratulations on your P3 run tonight. And Noah, we hope to see you in the next one.
Thank you.
All right, that was your P3 finisher for tonight. Let's go ahead and bring down your P2 finisher, Jordan Hand. Jordan, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Jordan, what a run you had here tonight. Man, look, through all the adversity, through all the cautions we had, you still finished P2 at the end of that race. Talk to us a little about it, because you kind of were on a different tire strategy than the ones around you.
Yeah, man. I mean, I felt good. First off, in the beginning of the race, after the stage, I believe it was, I screwed up and just wasn't paying attention and sped on pit road and made my way all the way up to the front without getting any damage. And I think that's something to be very proud of, to be honest with you,
Yes.
with how it went. But yeah, I think I had something for him if Noah held me up pretty good. So that was unfortunate, but can't blame him. End of the race, gotta do what you gotta do. And but yeah, it was fun. Other than all the wrecks.
Absolutely. Look, we kind of hinted on it or talked about it with Noah here. Noah was saying that he could adjust his brake bias for a little bit more speed, a little bit more tire conservation. I was curious to know what you felt in your car. Was that kind of the case with the brake bias playing such a huge role in the performance of Noah's truck, of your truck tonight?
Yeah, it definitely did. I mean, biggest thing is getting that front end straight off the corner. I mean, that's how you're going to carry all that speed at Martinsville. But, yeah, definitely on the long runs I did. But I didn't want to take too much out of the, the brake bias at the beginning of a run because everybody's brake checking, it seemed like. But, yeah, definitely on the long runs, when we did get them, you messed with that brake bias, it definitely helped, help turn that front end a little bit. But, yeah, just wish we could have got longer green flag runs. It probably would have showed even more, to be honest.
Absolutely. One last question I got for you, just because I'm curious.
Yeah.
What was your brake bias?
Like just to start the race, it was on default, whatever default was, and then I think at the end there I put it to negative. I think it was like 1.5.
Interesting. All right.
Qualifying it was -3.
Yeah, right. Well, look, you came out here. You're in the playoffs. You had a great run here tonight, Jordan. I'm pretty positive you made it on to the next round, but
I hope so.
I'm pretty positive. But how does this race here maybe boost your confidence? Maybe beats your confidence? Maybe a little bit. Moving on to the next round.
You just I wouldn't say it boosted. You can't have too many highs and lows, if that makes sense. You just gotta stay in the moment. I want to be consistent, and qualified second, finished second seems to be a common thing here lately, especially with old Matthew. He's just a hell of a driver. You give the guy props, but I feel excited. I got I think the worst tracks for me out of the way. Martinsville, I wouldn't say it's a horrible track for me, but you just never know. It's Martinsville, and then getting past the road course, that was a big one. I'm excited. Now we're going to some normal tracks, I think, and we should be good. Other than I think we got Dega. That's the only one that's just kind of it's Dega.
Yep. Absolutely. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentle cars. I'm going to hand you off to Jay here. Jay, what do you got for Jordan for the for what happened during the race?
Yeah, Jordan, fantastic run that you had here tonight. You qualified P2, you finished P2 like you said. Can't ask for much more than that. Sounds like you're advancing to the next round of the playoffs. I'm excited to see what you could do in this title pursuit. But for tonight, who do you have to thank for this amazing performance?
I always got to shout out the wife. She let me practice, especially for this one. But I want to shout out, everybody that came out tonight, and I want to shout out you guys for putting up with that back-to-back short track blunders. Is all I'm going to say. But man, just some people just gotta calm down. I don't know. There's too many self spins. I can live with the actual wrecks, but man, the self spins are wild. But anywho, just thank you guys once again for putting on a hell of a broadcast. You guys always do great, even with that kind of stuff. So thank you guys.
Absolutely, it is our pleasure. Congratulations on your P2 run tonight here, Jordan, and your advancement to the next round of the playoffs. And Jordan, I know we will, but I sincerely hope to see you in the next one.
Hey, absolutely, guys. Take it easy.
All right, that was your P2 runner for tonight. Now, let's bring down your winner, Matthew Wood. Matthew, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep.
Matthew, what an awesome race you ran out here tonight. Once again, putting on a clinic. You had a couple of instances where you were back in the field and through pit stop sequences, but you found your way back up to the front. But we also saw one time where you were part of a caution. How did that affect you moving on with your race?
I kind of knew it was going to happen. They didn't pit and got put back a little bit. And I thought, it'll be fine. Tires are good. I could make it up through the field, but hadn't really been put in that position. I love this place. This is my first league race here. Of course, I have like 8 months on iRacing. I don't have much experience, but it was fun. I thought I chopped him off, but then I heard that I left him room and he bounced off the apron. I don't know how I saved it. I think somebody else saved it for me, and I had left front damage and left side damage. Truck wouldn't turn after that. It turned enough to where I could get back to the lead. Make it up to Conley. Conley pitted. And from there, me and Noah just kind of ran off. I can't remember the exact events because I was just full focus. I haven't been like that in a while, but I do remember we pitted and got fresh tires towards the end, and like 5 or 6 people stayed out with like 30 to go, and I said, no, I don't know if it's possible. And of course I said that at Bristol. I was 8th, and he's, I think, 8th, 10th, 11th, and 12th was the team running order. Of course, Grant Applegate, unfortunately, he lagged out, and he was having such a good day, and it's unfortunate for him, but made my way up. Thought I had it won, but just like Bristol, we had a short little run there and coming to make it official, caution, which sucked, by the way. We always have good racing until it comes to short tracks, and when it went green, it went good, but again, another cutoff race, people just being aggressive, but bittersweet, because mid race I got the news that a loved one that was really close to me, and was also my neighbor, died in the ambulance after my mom was to the emergency room during that. So,
well, with the resolve that you had, you still came out here and you still won the race. We talked a little bit about it with the other drivers, Matthew. I'm curious to know, because I've gotten some mixed input from the other two drivers, but I want to know what you had in your car. Your brake bias number, what was it?
65. I think I left it default because that's what I've been practicing on.
Dang. All right. Crazy. We had some 70s. We had some 62, 68. Craziness.
Yeah.
Craziness.
We talked about 62 more, and I didn't think 70 and all that, but I didn't. Most I heard was 62, but I left it default, and I don't want to mess with that.
Yeah. Well, look, again, you came out here, you ran a great race. Matthew, who do you have to thank for your race win here tonight?
Oh my goodness, it was you asking and not Jay? That is baffling. I am blown out of the water. My brain is on the floor.
Jay's feeling a little nauseous right now.
I'm just going to see Jay, run to the bathroom in the background.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Jay, why are you leaning? Oh. But no, Noah did. Noah and the team just worked together really well. But, I mean, this is for Doug. I thought he was going to be at least all right, but again, in the ambulance, just I didn't know. I got the news mid race and couldn't focus there for a while, and that's really why I went into a focus mode. I couldn't think. That's all I could think about. And then, they didn't. I overheard it, and they were like, "Just keep racing." But I knew. I knew.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Condolences to you and your family, Matthew. Congratulations on your win here tonight, and you're looking pretty good going into the next round of the playoffs. So congratulations on that. Matthew Wood, once again, out here tonight, putting on a show for everybody watching. Matthew, congratulations on your win, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, see you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Another race in the books here for the PSCRL series, and Matthew Wood comes out on top.
Yeah, another victory here for Matthew Wood. Here tonight in the PSCRL Truck Series here at Martinsville. Fantastic race. He was the most dominant car all night long. He proved that. He drove through the field a couple times there off strategy through a lot of the caution sequences we had. Hung on to it, goes back to back here. The 11th win in 18 races. Unbelievable season he's having. Definitely your front runner, contender for the championship. I'm not sure what the points look like right now. I wish I could update you guys currently what those look like. Maybe we could bring someone in that might know, or maybe someone that knows comes in later. If not, it'll be on the community page after this broadcast or whenever those points get announced to tell you who those top 6 in the points are for the playoffs. But again, fantastic race here in the PSCRL Truck Series. We only got 3 more left in this season as we're down to the round of 6.
There you have it. All right, another playoff race in the books. A great one. Another one here at Martinsville. Some Martinsville racing, as we may say, short track racing. Anyways, all right, let's wind down this broadcast. Look, thank you to everybody who came out and watched, commented, liked, subscribed. Truly appreciate you guys coming out here and watching our content. Thank you to Dallas for sending in a gifted sub. And with that, welcome Austin Goss to the boys. Truly appreciate it. Appreciate it from Dallas. Thank you, Austin, for watching. And Yeah, that's just awesome. That's great. Look, if you guys want to be part of the boys, you guys can be. Go to our channel and hit the join button. Pick a tier that works best for you guys. You guys get some great perks with that. You guys can come on here and call a race with us. You guys can go onto our podcast, talk racing with Jay and I, and have some fun with it. So make sure you guys, again, just choose the tier that works best for you and help out the boys. Become a boy. Or become a boy. That sounds terrible. Become part of the Dega Boys.
Become a man.
How about that? Become a man. That's right. All right. Look, another way you can help support our channel is you guys can go to our page, click the store tab, and then go and get yourself some sweet Dega Boys merch. Something like this right here, Big Daddy NASCAR. You get hats, shirts, sweatshirts. We have a lot of designs in there, and we truly appreciate everybody who has supported us through that avenue. All the proceeds that go through both of those avenues go right back into the channel to create more and better content for you guys. So thank you guys once again. Jay, would you like to talk a little bit about the podcast, what we got coming up? All right, let's talk about it.
Yeah, I'll keep it brief. Like Tom said, I'm feeling a little nauseous tonight, but we're fighting through it. We're doing good. Tuesday, back again for another episode of the podcast. We're going to talk about this weekend's races, especially we're probably going to have a good segment to talk about with 8,500 qualifying. Oh boy, do we have some good action so far this week through practice and qualifying with Indy cars. I can't wait to talk about that. Tomorrow, it's going to heat up even more as we're going to get into the Fast 12, bump day, and all those fun things to talk about on Tuesday. And then also the All-Star race for NASCAR. I don't know if that'll happen or not with all the weather they're having. I thought they had rain tires, Tom. Oh wait, that's right, they're placebo. If you watch the podcast, you'll hear me rant about those again. And then also the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. This thing starts here in about 8 hours. So get up early in the morning, go watch me some F1. I can't wait to do that here tomorrow morning. But then this next Sunday, not this Sunday, the Sunday after, we're 8 days away. Well, almost 9 days away now. I mean, it depends on what coast you're on, but we're 7 days away. We're a week away from our triple watch party marathon here on this channel. We'll be doing the Monaco Grand Prix early in the morning. Get up and have some coffee, breakfast with us, watch the Monaco Grand Prix, and then we'll be off for about an hour. Come back. We're going to do the Indianapolis 500. So come have lunch, hang out with us, drink some cold ones on a Sunday with the boys as we're watching that race with you guys. And then we'll take another little hour break. And we'll be back for the World 600 for the NASCAR race to cap off the night. Different cast of characters at all of these watch parties. You can't wait to watch racing all day long with everybody, all my friends at the Dega Boys racing community. I can't wait to hang out with you guys all day and watch some of the greatest races in the world here in one day. The greatest day in motorsports. I can't wait.
Absolutely, it is the greatest day in motorsports. I'm so excited for that. I can't wait to just sit here, drink a couple brewskis, maybe have a hamburger or like a hot dog or something really greasy American food, and just like
I might go bougie on this year though, Tom. I might get a steak, some baked potatoes. I might go ham, dude.
Like some shrimp, maybe some caviar.
Yeah, dude. It's a tea.
That's only for the Monaco race, right? That's right.
Yeah, I'll have tea after the Monaco race, and then I'll have some milk in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And then I'll drink a brewski in the evening, or a Coke. It's a Coke. It's Coca-Cola.
We'll drink some Busch lattes for the 600.
Busch lattes for the 600.
All right.
I'm so excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check out all of our social media channels: X, Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, Discord. Make sure you guys join our Discord channel. Lots of cool stuff that we've been updating there. So go ahead, check that out. Also, I just want to give a huge thanks to everybody who watched tonight. Truly appreciate it. Dallas Seward again with the gifted sub. Really, really, really appreciate it. Real G of the channel here. So thank you to him. Thank you to everybody who came out here and liked, commented, and subscribed. Truly, truly appreciate it. It helps get our channel into the algorithm to reach more like-minded people. So thank you. We truly, truly appreciate it. This has been another great broadcast here on the Dega Boys channel. Dega Boys Broadcasting. And it's been, well, it's Martinsville. So this has been Thomas and Jay in the booth. and we'll see y'all in the next one.